All right. How's the sound now? Hello, testing. Hope it works this time. Okay, this is take three. This is take three. Take one, for some reason it didn't record my audio. Take two, my microphone audio sounded really glitchy. So this is now take three. How does it sound? How does the microphone volume sound right now? Because I did a few more testing videos and it didn't sound glitchy at all. And if it happens again, then I'm gonna have to switch to OBS. Mike is still doing it, but not as much as it was. But it doesn't bother me. Wait, let me check my phone. Okay. Oh, if it's not as much as the last stream, then that's good enough, right? It's good enough. But if it's just like if it happens again, then yeah, because I once listened to it for the take two while I was live, and yeah, it did sounded really glitchy. Can't wait for Oklahoma DLC. Oh yeah, that's the next one coming out. It does on my phone, but it doesn't bother me. Is it bad? Is it that bad, or is it not that bad? I don't understand why is it doing this. I don't get it. It's weird. When I did those testing videos, it sounded perfectly. And of course, when I go live, it's not good. It's not bad, so it's slightly better than, yep, take two. Okay. Alright, so I apologize for that. That was weird. But, alright. Hopefully no more failed streams tonight. Welcome to the final part of the birthday stream. And unfortunately, I'm starting this the latest time out of all three streams. This is the latest. And there's a reason why. I was going to do this a few hours ago. By the way, I know I have to say what I had to say again in take two. Because it'll... I don't know what's going on, but all right. So I have to say this. I have to repeat what I said in take two, so you guys can understand me more, and because more people might be watching, or maybe they'll be watching the replay. So I was going to do this a few hours ago, but my storage, for some reason, my storage was very full, so I had to upload more videos, and then I had to delete the video files so I can get more storage back. But that's not all. There's another thing. And that is, I had to update this game. I had to update this game, and it took 7 gigabytes. 7 gigabytes just to update this game. That's like, what? Usually, whenever I have to update this game, it would take like 2 or 3 gigabytes, but 7 gigabytes? That's one big update. So yeah, that's why I could not live stream a couple of hours ago. I have to wait until I have enough storage just so I can update this game, and then I can finally go live. So but yeah, that's the reason why this is late, unfortunately. But hey, I guess better late than never, right? So welcome, CC Games and JWB. How y'all doing? Yep, welcome back. We were all playing Roblox yesterday, or last night, for part 2. That was fun. Yeah, I played with like 4 people. Yeah, 4 of my YouTube subscribers. That's cool. You have to film more videos. I'm going to find a good day and just film a bunch of videos. All right. Doing good. You want to play Truck Simulator together? We can, but I want to check some things first. So not right now. Maybe later. I'll let you know when I'm ready for that. Wait, we all have this game? Yeah, you have this game, right? Yeah, you do. Yeah, JWB has it, which I didn't know at the time, back a couple days ago, but he has it. So. Ooh, okay. Alright. Do I have anything else to say before we actually start? Yeah. So, final part will be American Truck Simulator. So, if you look, it says playtime over 300 hours. And that's not game time, that is real time. Yes, I put in 300 plus hours into this game. And I got this game in June 2019. Oh, I see you added me to your friends list. That's cool. Alright. So yeah, almost 4 years ago since I started playing this game, but back then I didn't have this computer. I was playing on my old laptop, which isn't as great to play that game on, so. Could I add you back? Alright, I'll do that. Oh, okay, you did send me. Bartonistic YT. I hope I pronounced that right, because that's the same. That's your Roblox name, right? There we go. A new Steam friend. I now have how many friends? 8. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. And okay, so I have 8 friends on Steam, and half of them I know in real life. So half of them I know in real life, half of them are YouTube subscribers. So, yeah. This guy is my brother. Yep. And he's been on Steam for a long time, since I think almost the very beginning of Steam. Steam has been around for many years. Because I remember when I was a kid, when he used to live in this house, I would watch him play games, and it was on Steam. So, yeah, that's how long Steam has been around for. So, anyway. Alright. And look, it says last played. Oh, I got a message. Hey, thanks for adding me. I'm laughing because my company name is Mother Trucker. Yes. Yes. That's funny, right? Yep. Alright. That's cool. How did you find me on YouTube? Was it from the Santa tracking live streams that I do every year? I'm just kind of curious. But anyway, look what it says. Last played March 24th. Yes, it's almost been 2 months since not only I live streamed this game, but also played this game. Yep, almost 2 months since I've actually played this game. That's crazy. Man, 2 months already. And y'all should know that this is my favorite PC game of all time because I play it the most. But, you know, from time to time I would play it a lot, and then there will be some times where I won't play it for a while. I kind of want a break from it. So, because, you know, I want to play some other games for a change. So, but yeah, 300 hours. Wow. Okay, so let me look at the news before I play this. Let me look at the news from the past 2 months. I'm going to go all the way down to March. Hey, look. Chase Cat achieved. Not a problem. Successfully park a trailer at a delivery point. Nice. Uh-oh. Hey, French Fry Gamer. Happy birthday. Why, thank you very much. My birthday was, my actual birthday was 2 days ago. So, and yes, I did comment on your new video, and I did saw you replied to me, so I click like to let you know that I saw your comment. So, I gave you a community reward. Oh, you did? Nice. New person? Who, French Fry Gamer? No. French Fry Gamer has been subscribed to me since I think 2017. But he doesn't tune in very often. So, and yes, he has, and French Fry Gamer has Steam too, and this is his user right here. That's him. He's online right now. That's him right there. Yep. He has a lot of games on Steam. Okay, let's look at the news from the past 2 months that I missed. Anything big going on here? Kansas, the Sunflower State. As you might remember, recently we announced Kansas DLC for American Truck Simulator. Oh, so that'll be after Oklahoma, right? Yeah, because Kansas is above Oklahoma. Okay. All right. And I think after Kansas, it'll be the state above that, which I think is Nebraska. Yeah, it's going to go up to the upper Midwest. It's going to do those states in the future. Oklahoma, Boomer Sooner. Okay. Oh, major update. Wow. That must have been the update that I just had to update before I live streamed tonight. Yeah, major update. That took 7 gigabytes. Wow. Yeah, Midwest rules. They got a bunch of land up there, right? Yep. Oh, look. Steampunk paint jobs pack released. Steampunk is a fantasy genre that designed around the style of the industrial area or era mashed up against futuristic technology. Oh, so this is a paint job that I can get. I have a lot of paint jobs, so I don't need to get this one. Looks cool. That's cool. It gives you some pictures on what it looks like. Huh. They do look kind of weird. But I'm not gonna get this. How much is it? Oh, it's only $2. That's good. Oklahoma Road Network. Let's see some pictures here. Getting from point A to point B isn't as simple as it once was. Road networks have changed I can't talk. Drastically over the past few decades with the ever increasing demand for more capacity and routes for the growing population. Evidence of this can be found across the highways of the USA, as well as our upcoming Oklahoma DLC for American Truck Simulator. Okay. Oklahoma has a rich history of transportation, dating back to the 1900s, with trails and wagon roads which were the primary means of travel. Over time, these routes were replaced. Oh, what the heck? Were replaced by more modern roads and highways, many of which have since become historic landmarks. Oh, all right. Looking good, looking nice. One of the most important highways in Oklahoma is the I-35, which runs north-south through the state. This highway is a major route for truckers carrying goods and products between major cities. The I-40 is another major interstate highway connecting the east and west coasts of the United States. It runs parallel with Route 66, which is a historic highway that was the main route when traveling. You may have even traveled in parts of this route in American Truck Simulator before. Route 66, yep. I wonder if they're gonna add Louisiana DLC. Yeah, that's the state that I live in, and if they do, that'll be many years from now. Here, let me show you Google Maps real quick. Let me go to Google Maps. This is my prediction. This is my prediction in the next 10 years of the the DLC states. All right. So here we go. All right, so the last state that just came out back in November was Texas. That was a huge, huge hit to the game, right? Because look at the size of Texas. You got like 5 huge cities. All right, so next is Oklahoma, and then they already announced that Kansas will be after Oklahoma. So that means after Kansas, it'll most likely be Nebraska. Then after Nebraska, South Dakota, then North Dakota. Then it's going to go to Minnesota. And then it's going to go Iowa, down to Missouri, down to Arkansas, and then down to Louisiana. That's my prediction. So from Texas, it's going to go all the way to North Dakota, then to Minnesota, all the way down to Louisiana. That's my prediction. It'll make sense, right? It'll make sense. You know, they're not going to be skipping any states. But usually, they would release maybe 2 states each year. So this might take another 5 years until Louisiana will be released. Which means I think Maine, the state of Maine, might be the very last state to be released. Although not many people live in Maine anyways, right? Maine is, look how, Maine is like part of Canada, just by looking at it. So, but yeah, when Truck Simulator first came out, it was only 2 states, and they were California and Nevada. Yep. And then it was Arizona came out for free. You can get that for free. Arizona was next. Then New Mexico was after Arizona. And then it was Oregon. Then Washington State. And then I think after that it was Colorado, then Utah, then Wyoming, then Idaho, then Montana, and then Texas. So, anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to this here. Yep, it is the main route of the Cars movie. Yep, I saw that movie. I saw all 3 of them. Yeah. Cars. The original one is the best out of all 3. Actually, I have not seen that movie in years. Maybe I'll watch that one day. I think it's a is it a Disney movie, Pixar movie? I forget. I know it's it's something like that. So and there's a song called Route 66. It's really, really good. We've got 5 people watching. How are y'all doing, 5 viewers? So anyway, I have another announcement to make. I have 2 unreleased videos of American Truck Simulator with my friends. Those were recorded, I believe, July of last year. Yeah, and I never released those yet. And I think the reason for that is because back in July of last year, I had a copyright strike. Yep. And I did not upload much during those 90 days when I got that strike. Because when you get a strike, it'll expire 90 days later, which is 3 months. So during those 3 months that I had to wait for it to expire, I did not upload much because I got so upset when I got that strike. It bothered me. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna take a break. So then when that strike finally expired, that's when I got back into uploading. So, and I just totally forgot about those 2 episodes that I never released. So that's perfect because that'll be episodes 48 and 49. And then after that, we'll already be at episode 50 for this game. That's crazy. And I started episode 1. That was on October 30th, 2021. Yeah, here we are, over a year and a half later. I did a lot of videos and live streams of this game, so yeah. Hey, French Fry Gamer. The Cars films were produced by Pixar Animation Studios for Walt Disney Pictures. Oh, okay, thank you for telling me that. I know another one, another movie, Ratatouille. Do you guys remember that movie? That came out many years ago as well. I love that movie. I saw that in theaters. How old was I? I was 6 years old when that movie came out. Unbelievable. You know what's sad? They never made a sequel to that movie. I thought they would, but they never did. And there's a video game. I played the video game on the Wii so many times, and I've never done a video on that game. But maybe I can. I can, because I have the capture device. And that's a game that I can beat pretty fast in one day. What if I could do a speed run? That's possible. Ratatouille is fire. That's not how you spell ratatouille. I think I know how to pronounce it. Or spell it. It's Ratauille. It's kind of a long word. I think I'm correct. But yeah, that movie, I would like to watch that again. It's been many years since I've seen that movie. But when I was a kid, I did watch that movie quite a bit of times. But when I grew up, got older, yeah, I started watching other movies. So, hey, we got 6 people watching. I'm surprised. It's already past 9 p.m. for me. I wish I did this a couple hours ago, but like I said, for those of you that just tuned in, the reason why I'm starting this late is because my storage was full, and I had to upload videos. So I can delete them off of my computer so I can get more storage. And apparently, I had to update this game, and it took over 7 gigabytes to update. That's a lot for an update. So, yeah, Ratatouille, yeah, good enough. California rework, the Golden State #1. Okay. So Oklahoma has not been released yet, and they haven't announced a date for it to be released. Probably this summer, I think, because they already give us a lot of news for it. So, okay, that's kind of it for the news. And by the way, you see the shirt that I'm wearing? Yup. You know what that means. I don't even have to tell you. I usually wear this every time I play this game on stream, so. Alright, so I'm going to, I think it's ready to go, right? Yeah, it's ready. Alright, let's open this up. Did I make that shirt? No, I ordered it. I ordered it online. Let me know if the game volume is too loud. And I don't want it to be echoey, because if I turn up my speakers, my microphone's gonna pick that up. It'll sound echoey. Okay. Game upgraded to a newer version. Game version, okay, yeah, I think I always get this message every time I update the game. Yeah, I'm gonna change my mods. Oh! This is new. Can you buy it? You think I really made this shirt? Let's see here. I never gotten this before. What's new? 1.47. I think, yeah, that's the latest update. Map, addition of world ambient sounds, uneven surface simulation, vehicles, ownable gas cisterns, adaptive cruise control, and emergency brake system. Kenworth W900. Okay. Gameplay, custom city intros for Utah and Idaho. Addition of sound and direction filter. Performance improvements, night, bad weather, dense traffic. Oh, night? The performance has been improved for nighttime? Yeah, because every time I play this game, when it's nighttime in this game, it's hard to see, even with my high beams on. So hopefully it's better to see at night, because I've driven in real life at night before, and it's better. It's dark, but I can see better than in the game, you know. All right, let's see. UI, career history, UI redesign, in-game update log, economy reset, teleport. Read more. Do you want to open the internet browser to go to the selected web page? Yes. What, this is part of the huge update. This stream is making me want to play. Wait, you don't have this game anymore? I thought you do. And I don't know if we're gonna play. I don't know if JWB's still watching. I don't know if we're gonna play online tonight. We'll see, because I want to look at some things first. I've never played online in this game. I don't know how it works, but it'll be great once we actually do that. The text is a little bit fuzzy, which means it'll be more fuzzy on the stream. Let me... Oh, I can watch this video? Let me look at this video real quick. Use headphones? Oh, well, I'm not gonna do that then. I'll have to watch that off video, or off stream. Oh, yeah, you're now playing. You're now playing. Nice. I remember you did a live stream of that game, and it was kind of funny. Let's see the update. What the heck is that? Utah's dinosaur land? Look at this dinosaur. What the? Dude. Holy crap. That's one weird looking dino. They should sponsor me. Yeah. How do I get sponsor? Help me, guys. Yeah. Oh yeah. You have it. Oh, okay, you're still here, JWB. All right. That is perfectly up to me whether or not we play in the same server. You're gonna start. Okay. You're gonna start playing. All right. Hey, Animal Time Shorts. We do in caps. We do not speak of my uh, Drovong on live stream. What's Drovong? I think you mean driving. Up now, JWB is playing as well. Alright. What if you play while you watch my stream at the same time? Oh no, don't get distracted while you're driving, guys. Hold on. Yeah, watch YouTube while driving. Oh my gosh. I have a TV up here, so I can do the same thing. That'd be funny if I put my live stream on that TV. Hello? Yep. The weird thing is, whenever I play a game like this, my computer sounds a little bit louder than when I'm not playing this game. Yeah. But I guess that's normal, right? Because this game is awesome. So... Oh, group chats. I can make a group chat? Oh. Oh, so if I'm ready to invite anyone to play, that's how... Okay. Cool. Alright. Let's see, what is that? Blog, Facebook. Wonder how high you can turn up the graphics before your PC gets mad. What? Yeah, you can change the graphics. I think, yeah. I think mine's just at default. Regular graphics is good enough. Oh yeah, website, Instagram, World of Trucks, SCF software, Twitter, TikTok. Why do they have that? Yeah, I've never done TikTok. I'm not into that stuff. Hey, hello, William. Welcome back. This is the final part of the birthday stream. What's good? My favorite game of all time. That's what's good. Yeah, I haven't played this in nearly 2 months, so it's good to be back playing this. Newest DLC, okay. Yeah, that's the Steam. Ooh, they have a Wild West paint job. Oh. Alright. Let's see here. This is me. I picked this guy because I might look like him in, I don't know, 20 years. I might look like that guy. Look at this dude. He's all business. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I can pick this? Awesome. USA Transport. I'll change that. Apply. Let me look at options real quick. Yeah, this is the graphics, right? Is that what you're talking about? Animal Time Shorts? Look, I didn't even pick low, medium, high, or ultra. It's just regular, I guess. There's so much settings you can change. Like I can spend hours changing settings. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that on stream. So, by the way, for those of you that don't know or forgot, last year I did some live streams and episodes where I was using the steering wheel and pedals. I still have those. It's just that the last time I used them, there was an issue with the settings, and that was many months ago, and I still haven't figured out what the issue is. I'm just so used to using keyboard. Wow, we have 8 viewers, 7 viewers. Wow, I'm shocked. I'm surprised. Okay. Okay, yeah, I muted the UI music. Alright. Gameplay. I mean, look at all these settings. This is crazy. See, I used to play an old version of this game called 18 Wheels of Steel American Long Haul, and man, their settings is not as much as this. That game's on Steam, by the way. I'll have to do some videos of that game. That was the game that I played a lot when I was a kid on PC before this game came out. So, if I was gonna do multiplayer, how? Um, oh, is it online? Do you go to online first? I think that's how it works. William says, I know this is to be it. To your birthday stream. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, it's the my birthday streams this year is similar to what I did for my 11th year anniversary on YouTube 3 months ago. So, all right, I think the keys and buttons, these are really the most important for me, is the keys and buttons. I use WASD. Okay. Yeah, just the basic controls is good enough. Some people, they'll go crazy with the settings, you know. I think this joy missing is the steering wheel. I think that's what the issue was. Why I couldn't use it at the time. You made me... I, I made you reward someone? I did, or JWB? What happened? What happened? Oh, you can't... Yeah, the menu. You can't change this one. It's always escape button. Okay. Yeah, I think I still remember how... I still remember all this, even though it's been 2 months, because I played this over 300 hours for crying out loud. Alright. Okay. I made you re-end someone. What did I do? I didn't do anything. I thought it says reward someone. Oh no. How... Wow, come on. That's not good. Already? You just started and you already hit someone. Input wizard. Alright. That's all good, I think. If not, then I can always change it. Alright, the mod manager. I usually change these up from time to time. So, what am I going to get rid of? I have, how many mods do I have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 22. Okay. There are certain mods where I always keep. Let's see what am I gonna, which ones I'm gonna get rid of. I know I want to get rid of the nighttime mod, or the daytime nighttime, because it no longer gets dark early. It gets dark later in the day because we are approaching summer season. Yeah. Let's see. Let me go back up here. USA. Okay, that's good enough. JWB says, I think you have to get a secondly app to do multiplayer. For this game? When you say multiplayer, you're talking about, like, online? Or, like, in person? Like, you know, in person? Or are you talking about online? Because I've never done online. I've never done multiplayer before. So... multiplayer online. Huh. Oh, you need to have a World of Trucks account to do online. I assume you probably don't have that. I'm now at level 29. And this is my other friend, Alec, my real life friend. The next time he comes over, he might play this game, so. Okay. Ooh, what is my password to my World of Trucks? It's been so long. Screw it. Oh, yeah, you don't have one? Yeah, you're gonna have to make that first. Yeah. You go ahead and do that. I have this app where I can save all my passwords on my phone, so that's good. Okay. Wow, I've been live for 50 minutes and I have not even started actually playing yet. Alright, there we go. Should work. Oh, what the heck? Yeah, I know. These are missing because I don't need them anymore. Alright. Oh, look at that. The weird thing is, when this game loads, my webcam is frozen, but it's not frozen on the stream because I have that my chat is on my phone, and I'm frozen. My webcam's frozen. But once the game's done loading, my webcam will unfreeze. That's kind of weird. Okay, that's fine. Quick travel. What? Oh wait, so this is where I'm at right now. I'm in Arizona. I'm gonna go to my headquarters in Los Angeles. Quick travel means I think it just teleports you there. Yep. There we go. All right. Oh, okay, so this is the truck that I'm using right now. Yeah, this is my personal truck, a USA Transport paint job. So that was over 2 months ago, man, or almost 2 months ago. Let's see here. The game time, it's Wednesday morning, 10:08 a.m. Let's see here. Oh, what is this? Career. Oh, I think this is progress history. Oh, this is new. This is new. Career statistics. Level 29. Instructor. Deliveries. Delivery highlights. Oh my gosh. Look at these stats. Total mass delivered over 4,226,000 pounds. Total deliveries 119. Company served 49 out of 99. Depot served 180 out of 1,317. Most common delivery, Halloween treats. Yeah, because they had a Halloween event. It was called Halloween. Get it? Halloween, because you haul the Halloween treats. I know I'm blocking this, but I can actually see through it. So, delivery ratings: excellent 96, good work 8, late 8. Okay. Oh, that's how many times I got this rating. So, most of my deliveries were excellent. 96 deliveries were excellent. 8 deliveries were good work. I had 8 late deliveries, 6 satisfactory deliveries, 1 reasonable deliveries. Okay. You did it. What should you do now? You made the World of Trucks account? You have to make, yeah, you made a email and password or username and password. So now what you need to do is go back to the game, and then when you click continue from the main menu, you should get a window to put in your password, your World of Trucks password, because that's what I did. So, map exploration. I explored over 31% of the map. Cities discovered 105 out of 180. States visit 12 out of 12. Yeah, that's all the states so far. Discovered truck dealers 23 out of 73. Recruitment agencies 16 out of 52. Gallery viewpoints played 14 out of 113. Photo trophies captured 0 out of 78. Driver experience. I own 1 truck. I know I can buy more, but I wanna. I think the last time I live streamed this game, I said that I think I want to hit $1 million again for the second time. Truck types used for jobs 11. Most used truck, Kenworth T680. I believe that's the name of my truck right now, my personal truck. Driving. Total driven distance 57,450 miles. 15 miles. Total driven distance on duty 46,573 miles. Company, garages owned 1. Drivers employed 1. And look at this, time. Real time spent 114 hours and 15 minutes. Now on Steam it says 300 hours, but that's counting my other profile, my friend's profile. Game time spent 93 days. Man, 93 days, that's 3 months. Total penalties last 2 weeks. No traffic violation, no penalty fees, no red light violations, no speeding, no wrong way, no lights, no crashes, no sleeping violations. When it says last 2 weeks, I don't know if that means, if they mean real time or game time. I don't know. So you, okay, JWB, you have to go back to, I think, try and go to online and see what happens. You had a lot of violations. I can tell. Not my fault. Delivery log. Oh my gosh. So this is my history of all the deliveries? So this was my last delivery. Whiskey. Day 93. Oh my gosh. These are all my deliveries. Remember the one I was super alty? What? I don't know what that means. I think you must have... Oh, yes, yep, yeah, and you were watching that live at the time, yep. I learned my lesson. If I know I'm gonna be late, I'm canceling it. And I don't like canceling deliveries, but if I have to, if I have no choice, I'll do it. Yeah, I called it the delivery of hell. That's what it's called. You can't find online? Okay, I'll show you where it is in a second. Man, look at all these deliveries I've done. Yeah, look at all these gifts for the Christmas event last year. Halloween treats. Man. So, this is called career. It used to be called progress history, I think. Wow. Yeah, in progress history, it would show like a chart. But this is different. I think this is better. What do you guys think? Let's see, my very first delivery was... Oh, you can't see it because I'm blocking it, but I can see through it. Home accessories from Los Angeles, Amazon warehouse to Los Angeles, UPS, 3 miles, 1 hour, 3 minutes. Wow, day 1. Wow, so right now, what is this, day 93, 94? Wow. I can sort by day. I can sort from the cities, the distance. Oh yeah, let's look at the longest traveled distance. Whoa. 1,929. Oh, wait, let me... so that I won't block it at the top. My longest distance was 1,929 miles. Cargo, tires, from Carlsbad Tesla warehouse to Port Angeles Tesla dealer. That's like the longest drive, right? Time spent 72 hours 19 minutes. I got an excellent rating. Over 66,000 income. What's the biggest delivery? What's the largest income? Oh yeah, look, $0. This is the one where I was super late. Kenworth Trucks. Yep, I did all that driving for nothing. I got $0. That sucks. That sucks, right? Let's see. My largest income was $95,000. Over $95,000. Wow. What kind of mods do I have? Most of them are real company mods. You're gonna use the bathroom and get some water? Yes, that's what real truckers have to do. So, wow, that's a new thing that they changed. The career. Here's my skills. I got a lot of these skills. So, let's see. Okay, Mother Trucker has over $812,000. All right. Let's see, my radio, okay. Where's online? I believe it's somewhere here. Is it quick travel? No. Because I've never done online. Convoys, I don't know what that is. Please note that the game experience may change during online play. Parental guidance is advised. When online, be kind and respectful to your fellow truckers, so the experience is pleasant and optimal for everyone. Let me see here. Job market is, let me see here. It might be convoys. Go try convoys. Try convoys. I think that's it, because it says, it mentioned online. So I'm now in my headquarters. Oh wait, no, I'm at the truck stop in LA. My headquarters, or my garage, is right here. Yeah, okay, it is? Okay, good. Alright. Yeah, let me show you my headquarters here. Guess we'll start driving. Wow, at 10 o'clock. This stream was more than an hour, and I'm finally starting to play this. You know, I hate when that happens. You know, I would just talk for so long and just looking at little things before I actually start playing. That happens a lot, so I'm sorry to keep you waiting. So this is my truck that I bought. It's a Kenworth. This is the inside of my truck. I got stuff in it. Yeah, Nice and big. Look at that sleeper. Okay, I'm at the service, so I can change my paint job if I want. Is my truck in good shape? Looks like it is. Yeah, it's a Kenworth T680 high-rise sleeper with over 200, about 220 gallons of gas. You want to play? Oh, play online? Maybe a little later. Because I want to see some things first here. Sorry. Let me see the paint jobs that I have. Okay. But yeah, I like to change it from time to time. Oh, look at that. That's like a race car. It's like a race truck. Number 6. Oh yeah, look, for the 4th of July. That'd be perfect. That's perfect for the 4th of July. Idaho. www.bigidahopotato.com. Is this X? No, that's not Christmas, right? I don't think so. Look at that. Horned lizard. These are the Christmas and Halloween ones. This one looks like the Seattle Seahawks logo. Yeah, look, number 12, the 12th man. Home of the 12th man. Oh, man. Ooh, look at that. California. Oh, hi. Hi there, Natsu. I hope I pronounced your name right, but hi. It's been a while, man. Yeah, it's been so long. We need to chat. We need to chat more. Yeah. Yep, what's up, sweetie? Yep, you do remember that teacher. Yep. But what happened, bro? How come it's been so long since we talked? What happened? Like, we used to talk on Instagram, but I think you deleted yours. But good thing you remember my teacher, or not my teacher, my YouTube channel. Ayo, WTH. Does that stand for what the hell? Wait, you're living in Colorado right now? Are you being serious? Why you moved all the way there? Last time I heard from you, you were working at Albertsons. Dude, you remember how we met? You remember how we met in class, in school? Yeah, we did it. Yeah, that class, that morning class was so weird. Ooh, look at that. Hawaiian beauty. Who knows if Hawaii will ever be added to this game. Hawaii is technically is a state in the US. Okay, I already picked this one. I like to pick paint jobs that I've never used before. So you're really in Colorado. Oh my gosh. So when did you move there? Recently or the past year or two? I remember I used to have your phone number. Wow. Oh my gosh. So yeah, a lot has changed for you, man. Man. You know, it's been 4 years since we were in that class together. Yeah, that was in 2018 and 2019. It's been 4 years, dude. Time flies. That's crazy. I remember we did all kinds of weird stuff. So, but how have you been? I guess you've been all right? I hope you are. Yo, I'll have to tell my other friend because I remember because he remembers you. I don't know if you remember him. His name is Brad. Brad. Yeah, we were all in that same school together. So I don't know if he knows that you live in Colorado. Probably not. There are mods to add Mexico, Hawaii, Canada, and more. Really? What? Huh. Never seen those mods before. Hawaii. How the heck can you go to Hawaii? You can only fly there. Tree company. Well, you work at a tree company? Farming simulator. Canada mod is Canada Dream. Oh, so I just have to search it up? Wow. Canadian simulator. I have a YouTube friend that lives all the way up in Prince George, British Columbia. That's way up there, and they get a lot of cold days. Real cold. What game is this? This is American Truck Simulator. My favorite PC game of all time on Steam. Do you have Steam? Can I call you your real name? But yeah, man, we used to we chatted a lot on Instagram in 2020 during that COVID year. Yeah. Well, also I checked out your channel. You deleted your videos, but you did shorts. I've never done shorts. Shorts are pretty popular nowadays. How much is this? Wow, 25,000. Mm. What's the point of the game? You deliver things. It's like becoming a real trucker, but it's all virtual. Yeah, shorts have more attraction than actual videos. Yeah, I noticed that. Because they're short. They're all, I think you can, the maximum is like 60 seconds. 1 minute. A 1 minute short. Yeah, Animal Time shorts. He does shorts of his cats and dogs, and he'll get like a lot of likes and views. So that's cool. So you've been, everything good, bro? What a surprise, you came back. So, you like my Polar Pool videos. Because you comment saying that you want me to do more. Yeah. So, I appreciate it, bro. I'm glad you like those videos. Because that was a game that I played a lot when I was a kid. Yeah. So yeah, next time I will do a live stream of that game. I can do my own tournament because I unlocked all the characters. Yep. Yeah, there's so many mods you can get, so. What does this symbol mean? I forgot what that symbol is. Oh, that's one, okay, that's the one that I selected, yeah. Let's see, what's the difference? Pure red, dark red, metallic. Yeah. Ooh, that looks cool. Wow, you used to play Polar Pool as a kid, so seeing me play them really made me remember those times. Oh, wow, that's cool. Yeah, it's cool to go back to those games that you played when you were younger, you know. Yeah, 'cause you know, over time the times will change, you know. Yeah, I did a lot of those episodes. Oh man. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know if you saw episode 10 where I wasn't talking much and then I would just name those characters weird names and stuff. Yeah. Not instead of using the same name over and over, make it more interesting. Yeah. There's also Polar Bowler and Polar Golfer and Polar Tube, and I played all those when I was younger. Yeah, those were popular at the time. Wild Tangent games, yeah. Alright, let's get this one. I never had this one. This one looks cool. Oh. Oh, I never noticed the flags on the back. Yes. Yeah, like the movie Cars. It's Mac. Mac from Cars, but he's not a Mac, he's a Kenworth. Oop. Now I'm gonna go back to my garage. Oh, I have to rest in 5.5 hours? Oh no, I have to rest during the whole day. I don't like that. And then by the time I wake up, it'll be dark. What's my horn sound like? Yeah, okay. garage. Oh, it feels good to play this game again after 2 months. Virtual trucker. Oh, green light. Uh-oh. Speaking of, since you live in Colorado, they have Colorado in this game. Yeah, the state of Colorado is in this game. And yes, I still live in Louisiana. I was born here and I lived here my whole life so far. Look at that nice bus. Bus simulator. Oh. The stream is buffering for me on my phone. I don't know if it is for you guys, but if it is, please let me know. That was weird that happened. Oh my gosh, look at the color of that truck. I like that color of that bus. Look at the bus. Any people on the bus? Oh, there is. I think I saw someone on the bus. Yep. There's people on the bus. How you doing, guys? Oh, you look ugly. You're ugly. Bus driver, how you doing, bro? Yeah, there we go. Welcome to Los Angeles, California. That's the reason why I picked that city to be my headquarters, because it's a giant city. Whew. Oh. That's weird, like, there's 2 green arrows, but... Airplane simulator? There probably is. Train simulator. That's a future game that I would like to play. Alright, let me make sure I did not pass my... Okay, it's coming up. It's coming up on the left. This camera. Oh, speeding. I keep forgetting because I'm not hauling anything. Yeah, when you're not hauling anything, your speed is a lot faster. Oh, wait, no, that's not one. No, it's the next one. Next one. I see some people right there. That bus is right there again. How you doing, bus driver? Oh, a blimp. Is that Goodyear? Huh. Okay, turn left right here when I get the green arrow. What's up, people? How you doing? I know I can upgrade my garage into like 2 or 3 slots of trucks, but I'm not gonna do that yet because I don't have a second truck. Ah, alright. It opens up for you. Wait, press the following key to stop the engine. Oh, I can... Oh, this is also where I can rest. This is also where I can rest. Okay, well, we might as well rest, because I need to rest in 5 hours. And it'll be dark by the time I wake up. Let's see. Manage this garage. Let's see how it's doing. Okay. Ooh, yeah, truck maintenance. 41,000. Yep, I damaged it so much. I think it was the last time I was playing. Fuel for drivers over $2,700. Profit over $8,000. Average daily profit over $1,100. Okay, if I upgrade my garage, okay, it'll give me 2 extra slots, so that'll be 3. $180,000. Okay. I'm gonna wait until I buy a second truck. I've driven over 16,000 miles with this truck. Yeah. Alright. Recruitment agency. I have to do this after I upgrade my garage, so... Trailer purchase, I haven't done that yet. Alright, let's rest and let's see what nighttime looks like. I think I need to just back up. So it tells me where I can stop the engine. Where can I rest? Wait, oh, I can just rest in the garage? So that's what that symbol is. There we go. Okay, 10 hours of rest. Okay, it's now nighttime. Okay. Let's see if the nighttime is better now, because they said they improved it. Hey, JWB, are you still here? Are you playing online right now? And is it working for you? let's see here. Should I? Oh my gosh, this one I would get nearly 200,000, and then I would be right back near to $1 million. Beaumont, Texas. Oh, but I have to. If I do this one, I have to drive all the way to Beaumont, Texas, which is somewhere. Yeah, that's all the way over there. I have to drive all the way there to get the trailer. So I'm not going to do that. So let me search Los Angeles. Okay, so I'm at Los Angeles right now. So this is the one I can do with the most income. Over $98,000. A log loader. Ooh, this is a long load too. And oh, this means it's an urgent delivery, so I cannot waste any time. And this goes all the way to Newport, Oregon, which is right here. That's not that bad. Oh, hello, Acer Money 456. Sorry, I'm late. I'm literally redoing your. You're redoing your room again. Oh, okay. I thought you were maybe. I thought maybe you were going to bed or going to sleep, because I started this late. So. Hmm. But yeah, so you were at a casino again during the Preakness Stakes, the horse racing? What a great race that was too. It's good to see Bob Baffert back, the trainer. He broke the record for the most wins at that race. He says, Acer says, I will be soon in fact, because it's literally 11 where you're at right now. 11:33 to be exact. Oh yeah, you'll be going to bed soon? Okay. Yeah. This stream's already an hour and a half, and I've barely done anything, so I might do this. The road going back to $1 million, why not? So I can buy a second truck. Oh gosh. Sorry about that. I was just checking some stuff. Um, oh, hey, JWB, you got some mods? That's cool. So they really have mods for Canada and stuff? I'll have to check that out. Oh, you're still here? Okay, just making sure. So, I'm thinking of doing this delivery so I can so it can be the road back to $1 million again for the second time. Then after I hit $1 million, I can buy a second truck. And look, this is a, hey, CC Games. This is an urgent delivery. You know what that means. I can't waste any time. Just like that one delivery where I was super late, because that was an urgent delivery. You did not get that mod. You got some mods that I gave. Alright. I might do this one because there's a lot of times if you watch my truck simulator streams, sometimes during these deliveries I would talk for a while, then after a while I won't talk. I would either play music or play some podcasts, pretend it's my radio, non copyright stuff. They actually have their own, they have radio stations that I can listen to, but that's all copyrighted songs, so I can't do that on stream. So I guess I'll do this since I just spent over 20 something thousand. What about this one? It'll tell you what the trip distance is if I click on them. This is 1,364. Oh, this is 984. This one's shorter, but you get slightly more money because it's an urgent delivery. We might as well do an urgent delivery because it's getting late anyways. So yeah, let's see how long this takes. Oh, hey, William. Hey, he says, hey, just left your stream later ago, but I'm here now. Oh, alright. That's cool. I'm thinking we can play online for episode 50. That might be perfect. A perfect time to play online. So yeah, after this, I have 2 more episodes that are unreleased with my friends, so I'll have to release those, and then after that, it'll be episode 50. So that might be that'll be perfect to do online by the time next time I live stream this game. So I'll do this one. Wow, 106,000 pounds. This is a long load. Yeah, this one, these Kenworth trucks, this is the one where I was super late and I didn't get any money at all. So I learned my lesson. We can do this one. See if I can do it the right way and not be late at all. Yeah. And since this is an urgent delivery, it might not take that long. Hey, sir, I'm gonna be going now, even though I just got here. I have to go to sleep. It's almost 12 in the morning. But we will do a call tomorrow. Oh, you want to do a call tomorrow? Alright. I know you said that we can do one today. But I didn't want to because I started late anyways. And I thought you probably wouldn't tune in. But you did. For a little bit. So... Alright, I guess you guys are just waiting for me to start a delivery. We'll do this one, log loader, and hopefully it'll be good. Looks like we're just traveling north. Yeah, we're going across the state of California, so set a GPS destination. Ooh, here we go. Truck analysis. Given your expected typical type of transportation, tune your truck to optimize it according to a combination of economy of driving, technical, and legal limitations. Normal cargo. Wait, let's see the truck configuration. Okay. Normal cargo, optimized for light and medium weight cargo transportation duties. Heavy cargo. This parameter is essential for heavy cargo transport. I did upgrade my engine because I once did a heavy load, so I think we can do this. Alright, it's official. So, oh, if I want to cancel it, wait, I have to go get the delivery first. Yeah, I have to go get the cargo first, which is all the way over here. Alright. Oh, hey Eric, CC Game says, hey Eric, I'm going to bed. I have stuff to do tomorrow, so I don't want to stay up late. Have a good stream and a good night. Okay, CC, thank you for tuning in again. Oh, I have a question, CC, if you're still watching. Are you almost done with your school year? Because I know you said you do school from home. Just curious. Because back when I was at school, the last day of school every year would always be around my birthday. And my graduation ceremony 2 years ago was the day after my birthday. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh. So... Oh, you are? Well, you are done? Or you're almost done? Because some people, they finish in May. Some people, they finish in June. It depends on when they start. I'm surprised we have 6 people watching this stream this late. Okay, so it's now nighttime. Let's see if they improved it. I hope they did. I hope you can see a lot better at night in this game. Oh, you're done? When did you finish? Last week? Oh, guess guess what? I guess your summer break has begun. That's great. Like a week ago. Oh. So what grade are you going to now? Are you in middle school, I think? Yeah, because I think you said you're 13, right? This is an urgent delivery, so... You think 7th? What? You should know. You don't think you... 7th grade. 7th grade was a weird grade school for me. I never liked middle school, to be honest. Middle school was really weird for me. The school was kind of weird. Wow. They're going to 7th grade. Awesome. Uh-oh. Wait, I turned... Oh, the map is, like, zoomed in. Alright. Well, have a good night, CC. Chase. Animal Time Shorts. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, speed has increased. Oh, now the speed decreased. The speed limit, that's weird. So I'm gonna do this long delivery. And yeah, it'll be a long one. Get it? Because the cargo is long? Yeah. I think the nighttime is a lot better now. What do you guys think? Where do I work? I work at a tennis club. So I go there tomorrow. On the weekdays. But I can still stay up late, so... I can probably just... I can just pass all these... Oh. Oh, it's... Oh, okay. It's a one lane. That's why. Okay. Okay, CC. See ya. See ya, CC. Have a good night. I can't believe I have 6 people watching right now. Yeah, like I said, I have 2 unreleased episodes of this game coming soon with my friends, and those were recorded back in July of last year. Almost a year ago already. And the reason why I never released those episodes is because that was during that copyright strike I had from early July to early August. Oh, this car's going to this gas station. Wow, look at that, getting gas. Okay. And yeah, and once that strike expired, I just forgot about those 2 episodes. So I have to release those soon. And yeah, that'll be episodes 48 and 49. And then after that, we'll be at episode 50 already. Episode 50. Can't believe it. It's a lot of episodes. So I'm gonna try and get the wheel to work. So. The pedals. Maybe the next time I live stream this game. Another thing that I will be releasing as well is Super Mario Galaxy 2 videos, and the reason for that is because that game came out May 23rd, 2010, I think. Yeah, and we are approaching that date, so this week I will be releasing those episodes, and those episodes were recorded a year ago with my friend Brad, who was in those Mario Galaxy 1 videos. Those were 100% completed. Yeah. But Mario Galaxy 2 won't be 100% completed because you got the green stars and all that. For those of you that play Mario Galaxy 2, you know what I'm talking about. So, but we did some episodes. It won't be as much as Mario Galaxy episodes, the amount. So yeah, I'm gonna release those. But yeah, I have a lot of videos to release this summer, you guys. And hopefully no more strikes. No more strikes, because getting strikes are no fun. USA Transport. Okay, I'm now at the company for the long haul. I think I have to stop here first. Is this it? Yeah, I have to click on this first. GPS. Okay, let's do it. I think my truck is good for this. If not, then I can always upgrade the engine. So, if I cancel this... Ooh, I still have to pay $12,000. Alright, well, we're gonna do this. And this is a urgent delivery, so this may not take as long as expected. Ooh, I hate how this is right against the fence. That's okay. I'm looking at my right mirror. It should... This might work. Yes, it's gonna work. I think. Nope, it won't. That's alright. Let me just back up again. Straight. Be straight. And then just keep backing up. Oh. Whoa. What the heck happened? Why did the lights go out? I didn't even turn off my engine. Okay, so this delivery will be 984 miles, 19 hours and 9 minutes, so we'll have to rest one time. And we have until Friday between 9:29 a.m. and 10:59 a.m. So yeah, only an hour and a half difference. That's why it's an urgent delivery. Yeah, we can do this. Next rest stop in 12 hours. So we're going to be driving all night. All right. And okay, so we're going to be going on, we're going to go on US 101 highway and take this loop and going north. Oh, look at this. Interstate 5. Yeah, that we're going to be on Interstate 5 most of the delivery. Going across California, or well, this is across, right? What do you call this? Going north. Going north over California. Oh, look at this. Yeah, a lot of curves. William says, oh wow, Super Mario Galaxy? Well, that's gotta be cool of this. Yeah. Yeah, last year I uploaded a whole bunch of Mario Galaxy episodes, and me and my friend Brad, we finally 100% completed that game. And now, this week I'm going to be releasing Mario Galaxy 2 episodes because the game came out on May 23rd, and we are approaching that date. So, that's perfect. Yeah. Okay, then we're going to be going to Oregon. Yes. There we go. Yeah, we're going to be on Interstate 5 almost the entire trip. Then we're going to be going west on US 20 and right here. What's the name of the city? Newport? Newport. Alright, here we go. Let the trip begin. It's a long load. You can't really see it, but it is a long load. Alright, that's cool. Yeah, I don't know, I might premiere those videos, those episodes, because a lot of those Mario Galaxy 1 episodes were pretty long. They're more than 30 minutes, so... Alright, got a turn here, sharp turn coming. Just hit that truck with my trailer. Why did that truck stop? Dude, what the heck? What was that? What is that? That can't be part of my trailer. What is going on? That's not my fault. I hope this is not a bad idea, you know. Man, look at all these trucks lined up one behind another. Oh, look. Yeah, it says Wednesday, 10:49 p.m. and it's now 10:59 p.m. for me in real life. It's fine for you to make it decision. Alright. Yeah. I'll make that decision. Uh-oh. Oh no. Hopefully no cars are coming. Is that a cop? Yeah, I think that's a cop. Of course that's a cop. Difficult already in the dark. I'm gonna just wait until these guys turn right. So that way, yeah, I can get... So I can have more room. Need more room. Back to the road to $1 million. All right, back on the highway. This is yep. Truck can handle this. gotta change lanes. Gotta change lanes here. I'll turn on my high beam so I can see better. Ooh, yeah, that's dangerous. Yeah, that's like a 360 right there. Without my glasses. Blind. Oh no, in the dark. That's not good. So, William says, hey, I might have to get out of your stream, so thanks again for talking at a chat with me, and have a good night, dude. Peace out. Oh, why thank you, William. I'm glad that you enjoyed my birthday streams. Yes, I had a good birthday. And a great birthday streams. Great weekend, right? It's been fun. It's something that I like to do every year, so yeah, William, thank you for joining again, and yeah, you'll get to see when those Mario Galaxy 2 videos will be released. So yeah, have a good night. So to the other people that are watching, if you want to ask questions in the chat while I drive, you guys can do that. After quite some time, I want to play some podcast videos while I'm playing this game. So yeah, likewise, thanks. Yes, sir. You take care, okay? Gosh, why am I going so slow? What kind of... Wow, this is very slow. This road, it's like so steep for my long haul. My long haul. I have to rest in 9 hours and 5 minutes. Driving all night, and you will see the sunrise. Steep grades ahead. Is that what it says? I think so. Truck ramp. Alright, now I'm finally, oh gosh, I'm picking up speed because the road was going downhill. You always pick up speed when you do that. Whoa. Now we have 2 people watching. It's kind of weird. When I started this delivery, most people left. Probably because it's getting late. Yeah, understandable. Probably gonna end the stream in about another, maybe an hour and a half, depending on how long this delivery will take. Actually, it may not take that long, because it's an urgent delivery anyways, and might not take much breaks. But there is 2 videos that I want to play on stream while I'm listening, while I'm driving, like my own radio. I'll let you know once I'm ready to play those videos. Too close to that truck. Some snacks while I drive. Speed, and the road is going up a hill, so I'm losing some speed. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I got the AC on. It sounds like it's my air conditioning in my truck, right? Especially during this time of the year, where I live in the south. It's hot in the summer, real hot. This is an urgent delivery. I think I can speed a little bit, right? Just to be safe. Just don't go crazy over the speed limit. There's not that many cars. That's cool. Let me see. Let me try this view. Yeah, look how long my cargo is. I know you can't really see it because it's dark. Nighttime is not that bad. I guess they did improve it. Finally, that's good. Thank you, SCS Software, for improving the nighttime mod. And speaking of mods, yeah, I removed some mods and stuff. I would change them from time to time. And the winter, I would have this mod called actual daytime and nighttime mods, where it would get dark real early, like, you know, because in the winter it gets dark real early, like at 5-6 p.m. and in the summer it'll get dark a lot later. So I removed that actual nighttime daytime mod, so now it's gonna get dark a lot later, which is like in the summer. And it'll get daylight a lot earlier, so you'll see once it's like 5:30 a.m. So, we got road work ahead. The right lane is ending, so we must change lanes. You gonna change lanes, bro? I think it's waiting. Okay. Look at this. Wow, look at all these forgot what types of cones these are called, but I've seen these in real life. You can bypass the nearby way station. Have a safe journey. Okay, that's great. Yeah, sometimes when you're about to go to a way station, the game will tell you whether you need to go to the way station or you don't have to go to the way station. So in this case, I don't have to, which is kind of a surprise since I'm hauling something that's over 100,000 pounds, a log loader. They don't need for me to go there. But some way stations I might have to go there, so this one I don't have to. So yeah, whenever I'm going straight, and whenever the road is straight, I would sometimes use this camera view. And now I'm using this one because the road is curving a bit. Okay, my gas tank is just about half empty. Have to get some gas. Maybe I'll get gas when I have to rest. That might be a good idea. It's already 3:30 a.m. Thursday. Are you still here, JWD? Or JWB still watching? There's two people watching. I don't know who. But if you want, you can ask me some questions in the chat while I'm driving. If not, then a little later I'm gonna play those videos that I want to listen to while I'm driving and playing, pretending it's my own radio. Yeah, last year I would usually play my own music, my non-copyright music. So that's cool, you can do that. Yeah, episode 50, we can do online mode, because I've never done online before. But it's kind of too late to do it now. I'm getting kind of sleepy too. Don't fall asleep while driving. And don't drink and drive. Everyone knows that. People keep doing it. Man, I have to pee. I should have peed before I started this journey. I know I can pause the game, but I'm pretending that this is real life, where I can't just pause the game and pee. Yeah, get out of my truck and pee on the grass. Some speed because I'm going up a hill. Yep, very good. That's the trick. There we go. Oh, I think those are some. Yeah, look, giant windmills blowing. It's already 4 a.m. So you'll see that. When it hits 5 a.m., 5:30 a.m., it'll get daylight real early, just like in the summer. Yep. Good thing there's not much traffic on the road. That's good. I'm going uphill again. Once it gets daylight, you'll get to see what it actually looks like. And my truck itself. past when I need to rest. Let's see, 6 hours until I have to rest. Well, that's like the latest. That's like the latest I can go without resting. So yeah. All right. I think I can make it on time this time. And that delivery where I was super late, that was like, it's called I did a live stream of me doing a long delivery, an urgent delivery of Kenworth trucks, and I was super late, and I did all that driving for nothing. I didn't get any money. So I called that episode The Delivery of Hell. And I kept dozing, you know, like falling asleep. Like, not in real life, but in the game. That's what happens when you don't rest for like hours and hours when you're supposed to. Your driver will fall asleep. You'll start dozing off, and then you'll crash, and it's like, wow. That's not good. Yeah, and that was with my own truck. So yeah, lately, these past episodes, I've pretty much always been using my own truck, my personal truck. So I can put more miles on it. You know, right now this truck is already over 16,000 miles. Wow, look at all these, a lot of cars already. 5 a.m. Where are y'all going this early? They're going to work. See how it's getting daylight already? It's starting to get daylight at 5:25 a.m. Yep. That's cool. I like the daytime better because you can see better, just like in real life, you know. Later I can turn off my regular lights. Oh crap. Okay, I'm not gonna get on the left lane because pretty soon we're gonna approach this junction with 580. So stay on the right lane for now. Yeah, look at this. Beautiful morning. It's a beautiful morning. Remember that song? It's an old song, by the way. I remember that song when it was playing that movie called Kingpin. Remember? Y'all ever watched that movie, Kingpin? That's from like the late 80s, early 90s. 30 years, that movie. That movie's so crazy and funny. Alright. Yep. Oh wait, I don't have to change lanes because it'll tell me on the map. The arrow's pointing, so I can just stay right here. The sun's gonna be coming up pretty soon, yep. Yep, it's now 6 a.m. and it's... Look how much brighter it is now. And you can kind of see my long load now, a log loader. Oh, it's also a oversized load. Yep, there it is. I'll get back on the right lane. Oh, I didn't know that car was there. Whoops. I did not see that car. size load, long loader or log loader. Yeah. Oh wait, I think I did something like this. Yeah. My very first long drive on video was a 46 wheeler. And this truck already has 10 wheels, right? So let's see how many this cargo has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 24. Oh, wait, let me count again. Okay, my truck itself has 10 wheels, so this cargo has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and then these on the very back, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Yeah, 36. And then these wheels on the truck, it's 10, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10. A 46 wheeler. Yeah, I did that. My very first long drive on video was a 46 wheeler. And that was way back in episode 6. Yep, episode 6. My first very long drive on video. Ooh, I almost hit that. I don't know if it's the exact same cargo, but it's similar. I don't know if it's a log loader. Ooh, I was not paying attention. Dang it. I wasn't paying attention. I hit that Doritos truck, or that van. Yeah, that's not good. I love Doritos. Man, Doritos is like one of the most addicting chips to eat for me. To me. Yeah, it's like one of my favorite snacks of all time. So I would get addicted. I would just eat them over and over and over. Okay, I damaged my truck. 6%, the trailer 1%, so not too bad. Need to rest in about 3 hours, the latest. It's now 7:20 a.m. I might get gas soon. Let's see. We have about 11 hours left of driving. So we'll have to see how many hours we have left after we rest. And we'll see if I can still make it in time. I think I can. We have not really had any delays, so that's good. Bright and sunny. This is like the time where most people go to work. You know, the 7 o'clock morning traffic, and then when they come home, the 5 o'clock traffic. Yep. It's like that for me in my town. Big junction, Sacramento, California. lanes, I think. Am I in the right lane? I think I am. Yep, I am. Going west, north. There you go. You guys can see my truck and cargo. It's like a look at that. Oh. How did I? That could have been bad. That could have been bad. Could have hit those police cars. Yeah, look at my long load, oversized load, number 6. It's paint job. Nice. Okay, I need to rest soon. I could have gone to that exit. Let me look at the world map. See how far I can go without stopping for... Okay, wow, there's a bunch of rest stops coming up. We can probably go to this one. Yeah, we can go to this one. Let's see. Look at this giant rest stop. Oh, man. Right. I think there's also a service. We can upgrade my truck. So let's go to that one. Oh, yep, you heard that yawning? That's my yawning. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. California. Wow, look at that truck. Nice truck. I heard a railroad crossing. Look, I'm doing pretty good like this. Yeah, I like to use this camera view whenever the road is straight. And then when there's curves, I won't be using this. First person mode. Have until 10:45. 10:45 until the latest time we need to rest. So next rest stop exit with the service will be that'll be where we'll be resting. Kind of speeding, but it's not too bad. Plus, it's an urgent delivery. I don't want to be late. Someone got pulled over. Uh-oh. Oh, yep. I'm gonna be stopping at this big rest stop. Got a whole bunch of stuff. And I like these signs that'll tell you what they have. Those real company logos right there. Just like in real life. I like that. Yes. Giant rest stop. Oh my gosh. Now where is... Okay, there's 2 services. Look at all this, man. Look at all these Rest stops, gas stations, a couple way stations and services. Wow. Let's explore first. Let's explore first, and then we'll rest here. That long load, oversized load. Oh, I see we have a McDonald's over here. Fancy McDonald's right there. Chevron, oh, FedEx. And, oh, I gotta turn around like right here, I think. There's a Motel 6. Let's turn around. Good thing we got this big area. Oh. Hitting that light pole with my trailer cargo. It's fine. Just veer to the left. Veer to the left. Like that. And just go all the way around. All the way around. Actually, what if we go up here? What if we try and go up here? Oh my gosh. Oh, it's gonna work. You can weigh your vehicle for $10. Huh. 156, over 156,000 pounds. Holy crap. Okay, which way do we go? Which way do we go? I don't think it matters. We'll go this way. Oh. Man, I love this game. I grew up playing the old version of this, American Long Haul. 18 Wheels of Steel, American Long Haul. Yeah. Look at that. Oh, look, a Best Western Hotel. Nice. Yep, I know I'm getting tired. It's like I'm the only one here. Iron skillet. What's up? Huh. The map ends right here, but it looks like I can keep going up there. I'll have to see what they have. Petro Shopping Center, Shell gas station. Oh, I see a KFC over there. Okay, it should be green any second. There we go. We got cameras on there. They got up here. Look at the map. The map ends right here, but I can keep going. Oh, how it ends. I see the X's up ahead. Oh, IHOP. Oh, the school bus. I got everything up here. I wonder if I can just cut through. Can I just cut through here? I'll go for it. So this is where I need a rest anyways. Oh. Hey, look, Domino's. Oh, crap. Forgot I need to park. I need to park first. Park first. This isn't a long parking lot for my trailer. Oh, but those are. In the middle. Go to these. sure I have enough room to turn. We gotta go to this one. There we go. Okay, it should give me a... Yeah, there we go. Oh, look, I'm in. Look, it fits. It fits. Yay. Alright, let's rest. It's gonna be 9 p.m. Now let's see how many hours I have left for my job. 13 hours and 44 minutes. Let's see. Now let's see what the game tells me. How many hours we have left to travel. Oh, we have 9 hours left. Okay. So I gotta pee, so I'll be right back. And yeah, I'm not gonna be late this time. That's good. Alright, I'll be right back. A little intermission. Got some snacks, some Biscoff cookies. These are really good. Real good. So, got that and some water. Looks like no one's going to be commenting on the chat. There's 2 people watching. So, alright, for the rest of this trip, I'm going to play some videos to listen to while I'm driving. And I'll show you what they are in a second. And I did upload these on my channel. These horse racing videos. I'm going to be listening to them while I'm trucking, and let's see how they sound. So, and while I'm listening to them, I'm going to mute my mic so that it won't be echoey. So yeah, enjoy the rest of the trip, guys, and after I'm done, I will let you know when I'm finished, and then I'll end the stream. So this might take another hour. Maybe even less. We'll see. Alright, guys. Enjoy the rest of this trip.
Guys, the other aspect of sports broadcasting. I added it up, and I'm just estimating, but Vin Scully did between 10,000 and 11,000 baseball games in 67 years. And he was just about 89 if I hung it up. You did about 80,000 horse races.
Yeah, but my races only lasted a minute and a half. A baseball game, well, nowadays lasts 6 hours, but back when he was doing it, only 3. Yeah, so it's a lot different, and it's very, very intensified. There's no color man, unless you're Vin Scully. And you're just all around alone, and it's boom, boom, baby.
No spotters. And also, those guys in a baseball game wear the same outfits and the same numbers all night long. We called 9 races, and we got 9 different fields, all of them coming back with different colors and caps. It's a little easier for the baseball.
You got to memorize all these horses between that 30-minute period between every race. I mean, so you are at least doing something to keep going.
Somebody that I don't remember who told me, said that's a bathtub memory. You have to fill it up and empty it, fill it up and empty it. For 10, 10, yes, sometimes 13 times a day.
You must all have or had your own tricks, your memory tricks. How would you get it straight? Obviously, the different colors of the jockeys' caps, maybe, but there must have been other tricks besides that.
I made picture associations. I think it was Jerry Lucas who did that too. You know,
The basketball player who was a memory expert.
But
Even Jerry Lucas wasn't he able to memorize the New York City phone book? I mean,
I pictured the Secretariat building painted in blue and white blocks. So I saw those blue and white blocks of Secretariat. That's what came in.
I always found it, and I picked up a trick from Dave that he showed me, that I would put the colors of the horses' silks next to the horse's name. So if I forgot, which would happen from time to time, I could refer to it. But I always found that earlier in the day, it was pretty easy. I could memorize a 10-horse field in a minute and a half, 2 minutes. But as the day goes on,
Right.
Totally.
then your mind starts to get full, and that's when danger lurks.
Yeah,
And as the day goes on, let's say it's the 8th race, isn't it possible that some horse from the 3rd race is still somewhere in the recesses of your mind, and that horse suddenly rematerializes on the track?
It happened to me. I've
Did?
done I've done
Up in
that
Saratoga,
in the Bernard Baruch handicap. I remember very clearly. I had a horse called Red River running in the 7th and the 8th race because they had split the stake, and Charles Engelhard ran a couple horses. But yeah, it just happened. I didn't forget. You gotta remember, but then you gotta forget, as Bruce said.
I called a horse called Manpower all the way around. Manpower won. He had raced the day before.
But people ask me that question, how do you remember? And I just say, okay, it's easier to remember something than it is to forget it.
Yeah.
Hold on. JWB, my game ain't on stream? What? How? How is it not on stream? What about now? What? That's a glitch. Let me try something. Let me exit the game and I'll go back in because my progress will be saved. Well, thank you for telling me. I didn't know you were still watching. Alright, let me play the rest of this and I'll hopefully the game will show this time.
For instance, what's your birthday?
May 25th.
Now forget that.
I can do it. I'm good
I
at
think
forgetting.
repetition obviously helps. I mean, if you look at the horses over and over, but I find if you start looking at them too much, then all of a sudden you start forgetting their names because I don't know, your brain is unusual fashions already. Let's stop looking at these horses. You already know who they are.
I think
Stop studying.
The average person would be stunned to realize what you guys take for granted, which is that after you called American Pharoah winning the Triple Crown, finally, after all those years, a horse wins the Triple Crown, you still called the 12th and 13th races that day at Belmont. Talk about an anticlimax. That would be as if Joe Buck, after the Cubs finally won the World Series, then had to call batting practice.
I will tell you this, I did not study the horses in that 12th race before the race, and as they were going into the gate, I had about 5 people in the booth with me, friends of mine, and we were just laughing. It's like, oh, I've got to call this race after I just called the Triple Crown. Who cares, right? You have to do it, because it's your job, you just do it.
But now,
I got them around there.
Now as we sit here, you have the responsibility that these fellows have also had before of calling the Derby and later the Preakness and Belmont. So while you're not thinking about the third race of the day at Churchill Downs on May 6th, and you don't know for sure yet what the field is in the Derby, you've got a pretty good idea about the contenders. What are you thinking in preparation now?
I've been working on it for a month or two, watching all the prep races, and now it's crunch time. You kind of know who they are. I've made index cards of all the silks and just keep looking at them over and over again until I feel like I know who they are. And now you're at the point where, okay, what are the running styles? Who's going to go to the front? Who's going to come from behind? And there's so much involved, and it's the only race, and I think these guys will agree, I think it's the only race where you have to go in with a game plan because there's so many horses and because you want to get them all in. It seems like it's just different from any other race.
Completely. I mean, the bad thing is there's 20 horses, but the good thing is what you said. You watched all the prep. You get to really know these horses better than you know a normal field, say on a Wednesday afternoon. You know these horses that are running back in the Derby.
And their style of running.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
you say 20, but you and I both called a race with
Yeah.
a Derby with 21.
21.
horses.
Yeah. I know. It was-
And people think immediately that, and Larry called me up before he was going to call his first Derby, and he says, do you have a problem memorizing all 20 horses? And I told him, that's going to be the easiest thing that you do, because you know those horses backwards and forwards like you know members of your family. And the hard part about 20 horses is not memorizing them, as I think you'll all agree. It's seeing them. You can't call what you can't see, and when there's
Keeping
20
track
of
of
them,
them.
they tend to stack up outside, and if you got 3 or 4 wide, and then they're all bunched up like a bunch of bananas.
Plus, it's the Kentucky Derby, and your binoculars might not be quite as steady as they are at the 5th race at Aqueduct. Right. Your mind is, and your nerves are a little bit there, not a little.
Isn't the broadcast communication at Churchill Downs in some sense less than ideal, in that it's not really at the center of the track as they come toward the finish line. The horses are coming toward you rather than you having a broad horizontal view.
It's definitely a head-on type shot when you turn from home. Most tracks you're sort of looking out a little bit. At Churchill, they are running straight at you, but at least you're right on the finish line, which is a good thing. And it's probably the best seat in the house, actually.
Well, I'll tell you when it wasn't a good seat. When when Smarty Jones ran in the Kentucky Derby, we thought there might not even be a Kentucky Derby.
So hard.
But that was the year that they were putting up the new grandstand and the new clubhouse side. And I was literally on a scaffold. And I'm looking around, and you know, here's this guy with a beard gathering animals 2 by 2. There's thunder and lightning. Thor's up there throwing thunderbolts, and I'm sitting out there on a scaffold, 100 feet in the air. Oh, no lightning's gonna get me with all this microphones and technical stuff all over me. So they took us off the stage, and right before we came on air, the rain finally stopped. But I don't know what we would have done. Sounds like the American Fair was pretty.
Another thing about the Derby, though, is that I think we all probably feel that it was incumbent on us to get through the whole field of 20, because somebody in St. Louis was in an office pool and pulled out that name of that horse, and even though in a regular race you would go back to the contenders, trying to get through the whole field, but 20 or 21 horses, it just felt like, at least I did, that I felt like I had to get through
In 2 minutes.
well, just once at least around.
I always try to do it by the time they've run a half mile. Right at that pole, the 3/4 pole. They've run that half mile. I want to get that 20th horse in and say they ran the half in this, and then you never call 20 again. Then you call
The contenders.
10 to 12 or so.
But I try to give the ordinal numbers of the horses, so all the way back to 20. So I go, and I remember when Giacomo was running. Oh my God! And I'm going through a field. He's 13th, he's 14th, he's 15th, 16th, he's 17th. Giacomo's 18th. So and so's 19th. So and so's, and I'm going. It's like, is this ever going to end? Are they going to be at the finish line before I get through the field? And you know, at that point, they're midway down the backstretch, and Giacomo's still out in the clouds. You know.
And I don't do that for two reasons. One, because it seems like it takes too much of my time, and two, because I think I'm going to mess it up and skip a number. You know?
Yeah.
And
Then
I-
you go,
I
oh,
can
he's
have-
22nd,
21st. Yeah.
20.
In thousands and thousands of races, though you're all masters of your craft, what's the worst mistake you ever made?
Mine was at Cahokia Downs, and it was a 1 3/8 race. They started on the backstretch, and they came around, and I called the first time past the stands as if it was the finish. And the jockey on the inside had the brakes on, and the outside had the brakes on. I thought, what's going on here? And my engineer said, Dave, they go around again. And of course, those two horses weren't anywhere to be seen at the finish. Everybody was upset with me. It was very embarrassing. That only happened once.
I know my exact one. It was a week after Sonny's Halos Derby on a Saturday. It was a stakes race at Churchill Downs. There was an article about me on the back page of the forum about calling the Kentucky Derby. They had a 5-horse feature race. I called the wrong horse all the way around, and he was gray. And the only gray in the race, and I called it.
Hard one to miss.
And it's a 5-horse field. I called it wrong all the way around the racetrack.
Mine happened in the Wood Memorial at Aqueduct actually last year.
Oh, yeah.
There was two horses coming down the stretch, and the one was on the inside was kind of blocked. And if I had really looked harder through my binoculars, I could have told who it was. And I was calling the horse Adventist, who was one of the favorites in the race. It turned out to be some 88-1 maiden who never won before, named Trojan Nation. Luckily, he didn't win the photo. He got beat that much, but he never got a call the whole stretch run.
My worst came at the well-known Quad City Downs in East Moline, Illinois. And it was my first night. It was my first year of racing, being an announcer, and it was my first night on the job there. And it was a harness track at the time. So I go into the racing office and I go, "Excuse me, I'm the new announcer. Can I get a program?" She goes, "Yeah, it's right over there." Right. So there's a couple stacks of programs. I grab a program and go upstairs, and here come the horses for the first race. And I call the race, and okay, got that out of the way. My boss comes in and says, "Tom, that's the first race tomorrow night." I picked the wrong program stack. They didn't think I was such a good announcer.
Yeah.
Okay, but that happens at Quad Cities.
Yes.
You lived in such fear, despite your wonderful calls through all the years. You had such anxiety leading up to the Derby and the other races that you stepped aside.
Yep. I used to do all sorts of stuff to keep the nerves down. When I originally I remember seeing Bob Dylan and then he had that get up where he played his harmonica and played guitar. And I figured, well, I could keep the binoculars steady, which is very important because they're so high powered. So I put that thing on there, and then whatever. And then they came out years ago, maybe 10 or 12 years ago, with these binoculars that had they were stabilized electrically. And that kept your hands pretty busy, pretty easy and stabilized. But I would take Inderal, a drug that really no side effects, just keeps the anxiety down and the adrenaline more than anything else. And go to psychiatrists and get hypnotized. And it just, even the mention of the word Kentucky Derby in the later years would just send a gush of acid into my stomach. And I just in time, I just said, can't do it anymore. And that was it. Thank you, by the way. You're welcome, Larry.
because Larry succeeded you. How did you ever really come close in any of those Triple Crown races to messing it up? I know you were a little behind seeing Calvin Burrell on Mind That Bird, but
A little behind, about a week. Yeah.
but you didn't screw it up.
It was not my most shining moment, but yeah, I was preoccupied. There were 3 horses in the race that had the same silks, and there were 3 of the white hat, white shirt, white silks, and there were 3 others that were blue and blue, and so I knew right from the beginning I just had to keep my eye on those horses, and then what are you going to worry about Mind That Bird? He's 50-1, and you know he's got no shot. So I was just preoccupied with trying to get the other one straight. It was a total defensive call right from the start, and I just did not see Calvin coming through on the inside there. My eyes were somewhere else, and boom,
I don't think it was nearly as bad as you
I don't think so either.
yeah, I didn't beat myself up too much
Yeah.
about it because I know that I did all the work that I possibly could, like you
Exactly.
guys do, and it's a kind of job where mistakes are just right behind you. You know, it's so easy to make a mistake, and the only way to do that is to really work hard.
And your fear was that given the size of the stage, Churchill Downs, or if a Triple Crown's at stake and the whole nation is watching the Belmont, one mistake there could, in the minds of some, erase decades and decades of terrific work.
Well, you know, when they put "Here Lies Tom Durkin," he called the wrong winner of the Derby on his tombstone. It's something to think about, yeah.
Well,
You didn't call the wrong horse.
you all know this story, and maybe some members of the audience do as well. But Clem McCarthy was one of the great announcers in the early days of sports on radio, called the Lewis Schmeling fights, terrific in horse racing. Right. War Admiral against Seabiscuit. I mean, the whole deal. And in the 1947 Preakness, he has Jet Pilot, who had won the Derby. He has Jet Pilot winning the race. In fact, he wasn't faultless that day, but Faultless won the Preakness, which he immediately owns up to. He says, it's a terrible mistake. There was a football announcer, roughly contemporary, named Harry Wismer, who was famous for every time he had the wrong guy with the ball, he'd just have him lateral it to the correct guy. And it's on radio. Who the hell knew? Another guy who was famous at that time, Bill Stern, who was both fabulous and a fabulist, in that he would just make stuff up. He was a great storyteller, and he'd embellish everything. So now they're at some gathering, and Stern is razzing McCarthy about having blown the call in the Preakness. And McCarthy famously says, well, Bill, remember, you can't lateral a horse.
Yeah, well, that really, you know, that really wasn't his fault in that Preakness, because that at the Preakness they start the race at the top of the stretch, and they move the starting gate into the infield. So when the horse is coming around, everybody gets up on top of the starting gate, and his view is blocked for like about 100 yards. And Faultless and Jet Pilot had very similar silks. Faultless was out here, Jet Pilot was here. When they get behind the gate, and even in his call he says, I'm blocked, I can't see, and here they come now. And those 2 horses had switched positions when they came into the stretch. But he owned up to it.
Same thing happened to Chick Anderson, because he called Foolish Pleasure Prince Thou Art. And what happened was people broke through a barrier, ran all the way up by the fence. You could not see. All I could see were their caps as they were turning for home. And he called He called the wrong horse. He called him Prince Thou Art, and it was foolish pleasure. He picked it up, but that's exactly what happened to Chick.
But think about that, if it's any consolation. That was the 75 Derby, all right?
Right.
He had Prince Thou Art, and instead it was Foolish Pleasure.
Pleasure.
Okay, but what do people remember about Chick Anderson? He is moving like a magnificent machine.
Right.
His call of Secretariat in the
Sure.
73 Belmont. They remember the magnificent one.
Sure, they do. But that's what
I
happened.
kind of hope that
yeah.
they remember that about you.
Yeah.
The good stuff.
Yeah.
You all had shots at calling a Belmont where a Triple Crown was at stake. You lost a shot actually in '78. You called the firm winning the Derby. Turns out Marshall Cassidy, for whatever reason, did the Belmont, and the firm completed the three magnificent matches against Allydale. But at various times, you all were looking at Triple Crown possibilities. What was the greatest disappointment when it didn't materialize?
I had 9 of them.
9.
I take complete responsibility for American Pharaoh being a Triple Crown winner. I own that. I am the reason that he won the Triple Crown.
Thanks again,
Not the
bud.
jockey,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
the trainer, whatever. So I had 9 tries, right? And I was 0 for 9. I can silver charm. I'll have another. Oh, just on and on. And on.
Smarty
9
Jones,
of them.
blah,
Smarty
blah,
Jones.
blah.
Blah 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 blah. So I got another year left on my contract. And I'm going. I don't know. I'm really not up to it. So I stopped my contract that year with Naira. Larry walks in. I'm 0 for 9. He walks in first year and struts away with the Triple Crown.
For one.
Oh, California Chrome Bell,
I
right?
did call California Chrome losing, so for NBC.
Oh, that's
Right.
right.
And I'm technically hitting 500.
Yeah, there you go.
But yeah, as the Naira guy, it was pretty crazy to come in that first year, and then all of a sudden this hoopla happens.
He
It
was
was
going for the Triple Crown, but Empire Maker won the Belmont. But I was convinced he was going to win the Triple Crown, so I was shocked when he didn't win the Kentucky Derby, and not shocked at all when he won the Belmont.
Where did Down the Stretch They Come originate?
When I
Your
was-
signature.
When I was working at Santa Anita in the 70s, the sound system was the same that they put in 1935. If you ever see the Marx Brothers A Day at the Races, it's the same one from 1935 that I was using back in the 70s. In order to be heard over the crowd, these cones would blast, but it would be a 1.5-second delay from what you said to what you heard back. Like Lou Gehrig, this is the most famous. So in order to be heard over a big crowd, you had to underline it, put a rumble to it, and that's what I did with a horse called Vigors, who was coming up to the Santa Anita handicap, the big cap. And he had this great eye-appealing, go to the middle of the track, drop his head, and smoke home. And that's what I did. In order to be heard over the crowd, I started to say at the top of the stretch or wherever, and down the stretch they come, and it was picked up. I noticed that the local stations would use it as the start for any stretch call, and then people started to say it back to me. And that's how it happened.
clicked.
Yeah.
And the emphasis on the word down,
Yes.
too. How it was said, not just the words, but the inflection became iconic.
And I was using that call back at Fairmount Park in the 60s, and down the stretch they come. But I didn't put a rumble underneath it and emphasize the down until Santa Anita in the 70s.
I'm going to ask each of you to be somewhat immodest. Out of all those thousands and thousands of calls, what's the one you're proudest of? Here's the best example of my work for people to look back on.
I don't know. The race calls are just a reflection of the races, So, I called, practically every good horse that ran for about 20 years. So, I really don't have any one in particular.
I have a favorite of yours. My favorite Tom call was Holy Bull winning the Travers in Saratoga when there was another horse in the race called Concern. And Concern makes this big run on the turn, and Holy Bull's got the lead, and Tom goes, "But there is cause for concern." And I just thought that was freaking brilliant. And of course, Holy Bull was one of my favorite horses. And at the end of the call, time goes, what a hero. And that
Won by this
just,
much.
yeah, that just did it for me. So that was my personal favorite of yours.
Mike?
Well, the last Derby I called was Grindstone and Cavalier. That's the last Derby I called. And they came down to the wire together. It was a photo. It was the closest Derby finish ever. It was a nose. Nobody knew. I didn't call the finish, but I remember that call, and I thought, when I look back on it, I was glad that was the last Derby I called because I thought I did a good job on it. But it was just a great race to call.
I have a favorite of Dave's. Your call of John Henry at the Meadowlands, winning the Valentine Scotch Classic, which he was an iconic racehorse. It was the last race of his career. It was on my 18th birthday, by the way, 1984, I believe it was. And it was just a terrific way for him to go out, and your call was, here comes the old band, John Henry. It was cool stuff.
Yeah, I remember when I was working at Florida Downs at the time, and our meet ended right after the Derby, the first week in May, and I tape recorded a cassette recorder of the time of your call of Affirmed and Alidar in the Derby, and I played that the entire trip back from Tampa to Chicago. I must have played it literally 200 times.
That's great. You know, I don't have any one particular race that I think back on, but I think all four of us will agree that when we're long gone, somebody somewhere will hit a play button or punch a button in the Kentucky Derby Museum, and out will come our call of that Kentucky Derby. I get chills right now because it's humbling to know that we were the history of that race at
Just
that
to be
time.
a small part of it is
Live,
It's humbling. You're
not
right.
not
Yeah.
scripted, and that's what I will take with me.
As we sit here and as the Derby draws near, you're feeling butterflies, excitement, nerves, fear, combination of all those things.
All of the above. I think the best part is when it's over. When you've survived the Kentucky Derby, because it's fun, the atmosphere, the huge crowd, the excitement, it's all great, but man, it just takes a lot out of you. I mean, you don't want to mess it up, and there's so many possibilities out there for you to mess it up. Pence and Patch, and I'm trying to get it in my head not to call them Pence and Hatch. You know, this little stuff like that.
So that's a political thing.
Exactly.
Spike, Pence,
Yeah.
and Orange.
Right, they're not Republicans. They're racehorses.
You should
So
not have
get
said that out loud.
Yeah,
You know
no, I
that,
know.
don't you?
I've been saying,
Yeah.
stop thinking about
Don't
that.
even think it.
But then that reminds me, there was a race, otherwise long forgotten, at Monmouth Park, if I'm not mistaken, and among the entrants were The Wife Doesn't Know and The Wife Knows Everything.
Right. Yeah, they happen to be in the same race. My wife knows everything, and the wife doesn't know. And somehow or another, they finished first and second. And I just called the race, trying to get the names right and not mess it up. And all of a sudden, everybody starts talking about it. I didn't think it was that big of a deal, but it was. People liked it.
Yeah.
Which one won?
My wife knows everything.
My wife. It usually turns out that way.
My wife knows everything, and the wife doesn't know on the far outside. Little Miss Macho is fourth, they're into the stretch. Lady Mutata, my wife knows everything. Center of the track, the wife doesn't know. Into the final furlong, my wife knows everything. The wife doesn't know. They're 1-2, of course they are. My wife knows everything in front. To the outside, the wife doesn't know. My wife knows everything. The wife doesn't know. My wife knows everything. More than the wife doesn't know. Whew. This Tallahassee was third, and Morningside Heights was fourth.
Yeah.
I'm pretty nervous.
Oh, yeah. That's,
But I'm really glad I'm not calling.
Yeah.
Get off the rail, Velasquez. Take him on. Come on. Can you imagine what that was all like?
That would be very hard to do.
Mike, you still set the morning line at Keeneland and at Churchill Downs, but did any of you ever bet on races you called,
Oh, yeah. Sure. Oh, yeah. All the time.
All the time.
including the Derby?
Of course.
Yeah.
Winning colors was my best score. that I
Yeah.
called.
I bet on Swale. It's all swale. Yeah. You know,
I called the Derby. I called like 10 or 12 Derbies now. Oh, for life.
Must be the only one that ever bet on it. Maybe he'll do it this year.
Keep on saying that. Don't worry about it. We won't tell her.
One of your esteemed predecessors, Fred Capicella, famously said, "You can never bet on a race you're calling because it'll cloud your call and your judgment." But you guys don't buy that, obviously.
You know, like you said, I
professional about it.
set the morning line too, and I think, my picks are in newspapers, and I think if I didn't bet, it would be like, it would just not be right. If you can't go up and put your money where your mouth is, you have to bet to do the job I do, and the calling the races, it's sometimes it will affect. I've called races where I have the pick six going, and that's very hard. Where I've won the pick six too, and that's tough to do. Yeah.
That's the good thing about it. If you bet on the horses,
Yeah.
you got that off switch.
But when you do it all the time, it becomes part of it. And sometimes I can't say you forget about who you bet on, but you put it aside.
I think all of us, you could never tell, an average fan could never tell if we had a bet on a horse in a race by our calls, because you just call the race like you would call the race. You might, in the back of your head, be rooting for the horse, but it just doesn't come out that way in the race.
Except for that pick six. That was the
That's
only horse I
different.
called all the way down. I forgot.
Depends
the
on how
rest
much
of
money's
them.
involved.
I think it's a general rule of thumb in sports broadcasting, any sport, that while you want to be aware of the dynamics and the important points and the possible historical references, you don't want to script a call. You can almost always tell when a call is scripted. On the other hand, there's a handful of moments where you know that some kind of history is at least possibly at stake. And so you have to have at least something in mind, if not word for word. Am I right?
Yeah, what do you call it? Rehearsed ad-libs? I mean, for American Pharaohs Belmont, here, in my case, I'm sitting there with a possibility of calling history, the first Triple Crown in 37 years. So yeah, I came up with what I wanted to say if that happened. And rarely does the horse actually come through and make it easy. He won by 5.5 lengths, so I was able to say the 37-year wait is over, because that was in my head, that was the story. And I wanted to say that, so yeah, it was definitely pre-planned if that did happen. And finally, after many chances that Tom had, it did happen. And, so I think, Tom used to, I remember you had a big book of things that you would prepare to say in case of situations, right?
Yeah, and Dave has a different approach to it. I know you don't like to have so-called rehearsed words.
I don't
Like,
script.
he doesn't
Never
script
did.
at all.
I don't either.
And I do, but I never get married to it.
Right.
I just try to put all that different stuff in my head and hope it comes out fresh.
I love the game so much, and the people in it. That's one of the other things. Is calling the Derby was fun, great, because we were there with our gangs. That all just went into me, and it comes out in the call. It came out.
Yeah, I definitely don't prepare anything for the Derby, because there's so much that could possibly happen. Let it happen.
You mentioned, Dave, that horse racing is filled with so many colorful and interesting characters, and yet the nature of calling a race, it's over like that. A single-eyed bat in a baseball game could last as long as the Kentucky Derby lasts. So that gives someone with the skill of Vin Scully or whomever it may be a chance to tell a story about this guy or that, or carry the story on through the inning, or whatever it may be. And there's time between plays for Al Michaels to embellish. You guys must have a wealth of stories about the horse racing game that you've never really been able to tell on the air except in settings like this.
Pretty much. It's pretty hard, when they're going down the backstretch.
Yeah.
There's Johnny Velasquez on Always Dreaming, and boy, oh boy, Johnny had a great story he used to tell folks about
My
one night
point
when-
precisely.
Maybe a 3-horse field.
Yeah. No, I messed those up. No, it's fine.
But it's such a colorful sport, without room in the call itself for color. I mean, you can give a colorful call descriptively, but there's no analyst with you. That's all after the fact. And the background and the anecdotes, that's for someone else, not for the race caller.
And when I started calling races in New New York after Cahokia and Fairmount, I was told do not use jockeys or trainers' names in the call. I was forbidden to do that. And you also had to shut the mic off at the 16th hole because they didn't want that gambling information to go out. This is, 60s and 70s. And so those are the stories that are going through your head about, Woody Stevens going to win his 5th straight Belmont, or Steve Coffin, the kid, wins the Kentucky Derby as a teenager. But I was basically stopped from doing that. In fact, all track announcers at that time.
Well, yeah, we were supposed to shut it. We weren't, nobody, no jockeys' names, nothing like that.
I remember getting a memo saying, from my boss saying, please tell Mr. Johnson it's horse racing, not jockey racing.
And yet, even the casual observer would want to know about Willie Shoemaker or Eddie Arcaro or Mike Smith these days, whatever it may be, or Bob Baffert's a giant star of racing.
Right, these guys come back every year. The horses are new every year.
Yeah.
The trainers and jockeys, they know. So yeah, you want to mention them. I mean, when we're doing a Derby show, you saw earlier where his horse is.
All right, it's Derby Day, and your focus is the possible 20-horse field and making sure you got it all straight. But that's not the only reason people watch the Kentucky Derby. Pageantry, tradition, the whole atmosphere. How much of that can you enjoy and soak up, even as you're absorbed by your duties?
For me, next to none. And an example is my old Kentucky home, which, as I grew up in horse racing since I was a little kid, and Kentucky Derby Day, when they played my old Kentucky home, I would get chills. Like, oh my God, the Kentucky Derby's going to start. This is the greatest thing. And now, you're the guy who's calling the Kentucky Derby. So I knew that I couldn't deal with it. As soon as they started playing my old Kentucky home, I took my headset off so I didn't hear it, and just started repeating the horses' names on the track over and over to myself because I would get too hyped up. So since I started calling the Derby, I don't listen to my old Kentucky home.
And when the horses come out on the track, that's the best time you have to get that picture of that horse with the jockey and the caps. I called a Kentucky Derby one time. Of the 20 horses, there were 16 wrong caps on the jockeys. 16 of them.
Wow.
So when they're moving in front of you with the old Kentucky home, that's your best shot to get it right, to find out what that horse really looks like, what the jockey's colors are.
So you're not
The nerves just came back, by the way.
on Derby Day. You're not really looking around saying which celebrities are here, or look at the hat on that lady. And
I tell you what, my old Kentucky home still gets to me. Yeah, every time.
That's why I can't listen.
It still
From
gets to me. It gets to me, definitely.
The time before the race before the Derby, and the Derby itself is usually 90 minutes, and always refer to that as the longest 90 minutes in sports, because you're waiting and waiting and waiting.
the longest 90 minutes in anticipation of the most exciting 2 minutes in sports. The Derby is a day of reveling for more than 100,000 people there. You've got a job to do. What's the aftermath? Do you guys just cut loose?
I do.
Yeah, I've always said that the Kentucky Derby is my favorite race. It's never going to be anything like calling the Kentucky Derby. But my favorite day is the Sunday after the Derby. That's my favorite day of the year because it's all over and you can sit back and relax, and then you can cut loose.
After Derby Day and Breeders' Cup Day, I just kind of went home.
Yeah.
Had a couple glasses of wine. 8:30, baby. Heads on the pillow. I was exhausted.
I was the complete opposite. I as soon as the Derby is over, I dash down to the NBC trailer where they have hopefully a little wine there, and I down it as fast as I can because the Derby's over. And then I can't usually sleep that night. I'm still so hyped up. I can't sleep the night after the Derby.
Just hanging out with friends after the big race. That's what the Derby was about for me. Just the people involved. I love this. Yeah.
You know, I never called a Kentucky Derby where I was in the booth by myself. I had the Churchill Downs announcer booth. I would have 4 and 5 people in there with me all the time, all Derby Day. So I never called a race, Kentucky Derby, when I was in the booth by myself. Never one time.
Well, you're surrounded by bookmakers.
Yeah, of course. All my friends. So right after the Derby, especially if we had the winner, we were kind of partying and everything. But I know you guys all, I could go in and close it up, but I never liked that. I never got that. I never could do that.
You ever take a look at the field and see a name or two that has 6 or 7 syllables or whatever it may be? This is unpronounceable. And say, oh my God, what am I going to do with this?
Well, there was a horse called Yaka Hika Mikadola, and the guy wanted me to mispronounce it. Fine, I'll give it to you 7 different ways. Dola Haka Raka Mika, Mika Rola Daka, Pola Rola Cola.
But the horse was Yaka Hika
Yaka Hika
Mikadola?
Mikadola, can't you say that?
Yeah, I just did. Yaka Yaka Hika Mikadola?
Yaka Hika Mikadola.
Where was this?
That was at Hylia.
I had a race at Churchill. It was 3 horses coming down the stretch together. It was a photo finish. Titicaca, Natsolaka, and Polacala.
Get out of here.
Titicaca, Natsolaka, Polacala, Polacala, Titicaca, Natsolaka. I had them all the way down the stretch, and the 3 of them finished that far apart. By the end, I was Titicaca, I had no idea what I was saying or who won.
Heads down to Kentucky, where Aaron will be attending the Kentucky Derby with, I guess it's Alan Lazard and Randall Cobb.
How do you
the
like
guy
that?
is not letting any grass grow under his feet.
Yeah, but this doesn't count the way it does the New York stuff because it's the Kentucky Derby.
And it's with his friends from Green Bay.
Right.
But still, I think it's cool. He's taking advantage of his stardom.
Honestly, I don't care.
Sorry?
You don't care?
No. Why would I care? Let's say he went to a movie. What do I care? I don't care about the Kentucky Derby. Wouldn't think about watching it on a bet. What do I care what he's doing Saturday? What are you doing Saturday? What's Peter doing? I know these people. I might care about that.
Maybe.
What is Carlos across the street doing on Saturday? Don't care.
Is that the cupcake guy?
The cookies. Why would I care what Aaron Rodgers? Why would it matter? You don't even care. I don't even know why you are. Why do we even know this? What does it matter?
Do you know why I care?
Why?
Because I'm jealous. Because I have 2 bucket list items, which I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to do.
You won't.
Kentucky Derby and Wimbledon.
One of those is so mage. The other one, ugh.
If you gave me 2 tickets to the Kentucky Derby and a flight, a first class to Kentucky,
what?
I would use them as bookmarks. It wouldn't even occur to me to go. It wouldn't even occur to me to go. I would dread it. I would dread it like oral surgery.
Oh.
When they're saying Saturday going to Kentucky Derby, I would be praying for anything to happen to not have to go.
Haven't we done shows at the Belmont Stakes?
I hated every second of it.
Now
I cannot tell you. I would. You know
Don't
what I would rather
big
do?
Events?
I would
great
rather
events. Americana.
I don't care. Why should I care?
I understand how Don feels, as horse racing to me is sort of her pug, but as a big event guy, I will say, someone offers me tickets and first class flights, I'm going.
No. Kentucky. Give me a break.
You
Kentucky
are.
Derby.
You know what?
With a bunch
You
of
are.
wannabes.
You have
Bunch of-
surpassed me as the old man on the show.
No, what does that have to do with old man?
Well, how do you
I'm
not
telling
wanna
you
go
what
to one of
interests
the
me or
great
not. I don't
American
care about
events?
being seen.
You
I don't
got-
care
wait
about
a
who's
second.
wearing hats,
Wait a
mint
second.
juleps.
You got
there is nothing. It
engaged at the Daytona 500.
It offers you more. It's the
What
Great
does it
American
offer you?
Race. Because at least cars are going fast.
Well,
So
horses
are
go
horses.
fast.
Yeah, but I'd rather the horses are beautiful. I don't think they need to be abused and sacrificed like they are down there.
Oh.
But sticking drugs up their butt so they can go faster.
Excuse me?
All these people should be arrested. What they do to these animals. Because I
that's
love horses is a perfect reason not to go to Kentucky Derby. But I'm not going to get on some kind of PETA soapbox because that's not even the reason. I don't have interest. Why would I go? I don't like horse racing. I don't like people with hats. I don't like people that drink mint juleps. I don't like the state of Kentucky. Why would I go? I
Why do you
mean,
not
what
like
does
the
it all?
state of
What
Kentucky?
would it offer me when there is zero interest in everything that's happening? What? That it's a nice day? It's going to be a nice day here in New Jersey. When I'm telling you zero, they offer nothing that even makes me want to blink. Zero. Zilch. I wouldn't. First class tickets to a tour to meet all the famous people. Bookmarks.
You are
Wouldn't even occur.
You're a drip.
I would rather
You're a
have
drip.
a root. If I would look forward to a root canal before I would look forward to getting on that flight to go to the Kentucky Derby.
What a drip.
That makes me a drip?
I think
You're a drip.
No, he presented some valid arguments.
Oh, please.
He did. If he hates all of those things, why would he?
Why would I go?
I agree with him on every single thing. I would just say yes because I do like checking off the box of major events. That's it. I'm with him on everything else.
Well, I happen to love horse racing.
You know what
and
you should-
I would love to go.
Kentucky. Give me a break.
I grew up in the D.C. area, and Preakness is outside of Baltimore. And I will tell you, nothing interested me less than when everyone would go to Preakness and stand in the infield. Literally, Don, they would stand and party in their own filth.
Right.
Vomit and worse, okay? Up to their knees.
Don, do you like Kentucky Fried Chicken, Don?
Now that's different.
Do you like Kentucky Fried Chicken?
Love it.
All right, so if Kentucky didn't exist, it would just be fried chicken.
Man, I'd find something else to eat. There's other things I like, believe me. And again, I'm sure the people of Kentucky are fantastic. I have no interest in going.
So you just don't like the plot of land that is Kentucky?
I know, it's not like Delaware. Like it's
I don't like what you said.
It's just a place. It's a place that offers me nothing.
You know, everybody who listens to the show believes that I'm damaged, and the guy that is talking is damaged. The guy
But no,
he's damaged.
So the guy. Wait a minute. So I'm telling you that I have zero interest in all these things and don't want to go. That's making sense.
Not everybody.
Peter,
wants to go to
who
Kentucky
agreed
Derby.
with everything, but he's just going to go because it's an event. That makes less sense. I'm not meaning to beat you up, Peter.
No,
when
you
you
might
talk
be
about
right.
what makes less sense, he's making less sense.
Yeah, I think Don makes perfect sense.
Okay, let's go to Mark in Dix Hills. Mark.
None of our doors have ever closed right.
Put it on
Tell us
mute.
about it.
What's he saying? Oh, he's got to go.
No.
What is he saying?
Hello?
None of the doors work. I want to
Hello?
find out why.
What's going on here with the doors?
Mark, what's the matter with your doors?
Hi, fellas, how are you?
What's
Good.
the matter with the doors?
What happened to the doors, Mark?
Well, all right, I got to get into this now. I'm leaving the house, so I painted. Wait a minute. I painted the steps to the garage, right? I told my wife, don't go out through the garage. You're going to walk on the fresh paint. So we went out the front, and I got all new locks put in, right?
All right.
I locked the door, and I'm about to leave, and I turned around and I said, let me try it. And I opened, and the whole door, it opens up. I said, holy shit. And she's worried that
Oh, no. He was telling a great story, but he talked about excrement. We can't have that.
That's
I wish you guys didn't have this policy.
Which is what?
what the FCC.
No, the hanging up, because you could dump them once, and then you say,
But
hey.
then he could curse again.
Well, but you say, hey, we gave you one warning, don't do it again. That was a good story.
It's good policy.
Hey, let's go to Mark in Dix Hills. Mark.
none of our doors have ever closed right.
Oh, that was, see, I wanted to hear more.
I know, but I'm with Michael. You can't take a chance because if he swears again, you can't dump it.
Well, why
But-
not? We have enough dump probably for more than one. Anthony,
No, you
you
gotta-
ever said
gotta
that?
You guys are
regenerate
right. We only
itself.
have it once. We should never try and do anything more than once.
See,
No,
we
it's
do
gotta-
have one. We
No,
do.
but the delay has to regenerate.
But Don,
Do you know Radio Peter? Is this your first day on the job or what?
No, except you guys are both wrong. The way
No, we're not.
Okay.
It has to
Peter
regenerate.
is right. We have
We
more
have
than
more-
one chance to dump something.
Yes, we do. It's their policy because they want to be safe, but we probably have 20 seconds. Each one dumps about 7 seconds, and you have probably 3 to do.
Wow.
I'd like you both to apologize. I'll wait. Thank you.
That's actually exactly what it is.
Don, you don't apologize?
I'll apologize. Dan from Clifton won the Chance the Rapper tickets. And Don, from wherever he is in Jersey, won the tickets to go see the Kentucky Derby, which he will now use as a bookmark.
They lost. I would. I said. I don't know how I can be wrong for having an opinion.
No, your opinion is your opinion. It's just a bad opinion. I'm not going to say it's wrong. I will tell you this, though. I have never seen a guy that's more set in his ways than Don, even more than me.
Oh, he locks in. And if you push him, it gets worse.
It gets worse. He locks even more.
Yeah, there's no, you know what?
The doors in this room have never worked, by the way.
All that said, I'm doing the harness racing charity now.
Boy.
All right, can I say this, Peter?
Please.
So he undercut me because I was just about to undress him.
Yep.
He cares about the animals. He's going to put his lord ass in a sulky to be dragged around the Meadowlands, though. So tell me how that fits.
It's for charity. It's for the Ronald McDonald House, so it's worth it. And so come to the Meadowlands. I'll be racing.
So just donate to the Ronald McDonald House.
I do.
If you hate horse racing so much.
I do, but if I can get somebody else to do it for me, it's even better.
Oh my
And
God!
these horses.
You come off so bad this time.
I don't like people with hats. These horses don't get, what's the big drug that they use? Sticking drugs up their butt so they can go faster.
Excuse me?
These horses have one hoof in the glue factory to begin with.
Oh my
Towards the end of it all, anyway. Nobody's. They aren't PDs. Nobody's trying to win. It's all for charity. It's all in good fun.
But you hate horse racing.
I do, but I'll participate in it for charity. I'm not watching it. I like going around the track fast. Not fast enough. I finish in fourth every time.
You, for some reason, even though it seems coincidental, you're always last.
Yeah.
Wonder why.
Malusis is racing. Maria Moreno. Who else?
Maria Marino.
Marino. Sorry.
She's a tremendous talent.
She is.
Don't ever
I just
mispronounce her name.
I know. I just didn't have it in front of me. I'm sorry. She does a great job over at SMY.
You're thinking of Rita Moreno. She's not at SMY anymore either.
I don't follow her career. I'm sorry.
You should follow everybody's career in the business.
No.
Everybody. You should follow everybody's career.
Where'd she
At
go
least
after SNY?
She moved on from there.
Okay. You don't even know where, and you're killing me.
Wally's in it as well.
Wally, Zerbiak, yeah. So come on out to the Meadowlands. I got to do the show from there next Friday.
Great.
So it sounds a little hypocritical, but whatever. I wouldn't watch me do it, but I'll do it.
It sounds a little hypocritical, Peter. Not a lot.
Just a
little.
Yeah.
I'm not flying to Kentucky to do it and watch me do it.
So you're driving to the Meadowlands.
I enjoy going there. I mean, I miss the Meadowlands. It used to be a major part of my life, and now it's nothing.
Well, you gave up the jet gig. Why don't you take it back from Dan now?
Show us
No, I don't regret that decision at all. I miss the Meadowlands. Like, I don't go to the Izod Center. What do they use it? Is it like a TV studio now or something? Somebody was telling me.
I think they actually execute rodents.
Is that true?
Yeah, they
They
catch the rats in the New York subway system and they bring it there and they just.
It seems like a waste of space, doesn't it? I wouldn't watch me do
what
it,
else
but
are they
I'll do
doing
it.
with that place? Let's go to Mike in Queens. Mike.
Oh my God. Yankee fan my whole life.
There you go.
Baseball. Thank you for making my childhood amazing. I'm only 25, so I've been listening to you my whole life. Thank you. Don speaks for itself. One of the best to ever grace ESPN radio, first and foremost.
Wow.
Thank you.
And I'm not a Paul Heyman guy. I'm a Peter Rosen.
Wow. I love this guy. This guy can call anytime.
So what do you got, Mike?
What do you got, Mike?
Whips through your hair.
Way to WWE. All right. Just one question. How bad is it? How deep is the hole if we lose 2 out of 3 this year? Just give it to me straight, please.
It's not that bad, Mike, because they're supposed to. They don't have a better team right now.
Yeah.
If you take Judge and Stanton out, it's not a shock. I think it'd be a shock if it was the other way around. That's why Yankee fans don't put all that into this series and think, wow, if they lose this series, you're supposed to. They're a better team right now. Look who you're starting. Johnny Brito's starting tonight. You have one great starter going. That's Garrett Cole on Sunday.
Well, that's
Please
baseball,
don't freak out if they lose. Don't. I'm not in the mood for that kind of show on Monday. Go to Sue in Tom's River. Sue.
Yeah,
Hey, Mike, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
By the way, Michael, Nick's
Great.
wins. Okay.
Hi, Don, and hi, Peter. Can I talk to Don and respond to the thing about the Kentucky Derby?
Go ahead.
Don, I totally agree with you. 100%, 110%. The horses never asked to be there.
No.
I believe it's animal cruelty.
Sure.
And with you, like, you know, when you say, I grew up 10 minutes away from Monmouth Park. I'm 66 years old, have never, ever set foot in there at all. Will never set foot in there for anything. You think about it, you know, it's just to please the owners. And if they get if the poor horse gets slightly hurt, what happens to him? Like you said, glue factory.
Yeah.
Well, I hate to be this guy, but I do have to throw it out here. How's your meat consumption these days?
I don't eat red meat at all.
Oh, see, that's okay.
Well, all right. Do you eat chicken?
Yeah, that's not red meat.
Okay, so
Doesn't
but
come-
the chicken didn't like he didn't get born or she didn't, they didn't
Oh,
get
wait
born
a
to get
minute.
eaten.
I don't want to get into this debate. There are certain animals that are meant to be eaten and some that are meant to be appreciated. And horses are meant to be appreciated. And cows are meant to be
wait a minute. Listen, I love
My
horses.
world.
My dad loved horses. When Ruffian was put down, it's one of the only times in my life I ever saw my dad cry. Okay?
Really?
I love horses. And I get that from my dad. But, I mean, there are so many instances of things and people being used for the entertainment of others. This is the hill we're gonna die on
Well,
now.
listen, it was just one of the myriad of reasons why I hate that I wouldn't go. I'm not going to die on that hill, Michael. It was just another thing I threw on top of a massive amount of
Sue
reasons I
said
don't want to go.
the cruelty toward the animals while she's devouring and Kentucky
Well,
Fried Chicken.
I do think
again,
there's a separation.
Since we're having an scientific conversation, I will see a substantial difference between cows, horses, and chickens. Now, if Sue turned around, it said, she didn't eat chicken, but she was going to cockfights. Different conversation.
Right,
but in this case, I'm going to give her a pass.
Yeah.
Now I abhor cockfights. I can't believe that people go to that.
Ugh, horrifying.
And also, horses were meant to be admired. Horses helped build this country, dragging plows and people across the country. Was that cool?
No.
That was cruel too.
But I don't think they were but if they were drugged up to do it.
Well, I mean, if the commissions of the states where they're running are doing their jobs, they're not drugged up, and people are suspended if they are. Don't say that they're all drugged up.
Now,
no, they're not all drugged up.
Now, Don, you're not. You also wouldn't jump on a horse to take a ride in the city, right?
I think the horse cabs. I think that's awful. It's disgusting.
I just want consistency.
Now I don't know why the police do it. Maybe there's a strategic way. So I'm not going to get into that kind of conversation. But I just hate seeing those horses in the city dragging yo-yos around.
I know, it's so weird. You're driving down 10th Avenue. You're driving up 10th Avenue, I should say, and you have like an Oldsmobile, and then right behind it in traffic is a beautiful horse getting soot in its face. It's wrong.
I just got a text from Natalie, your fiancée. She said that you and she are arriving in the wedding in a horse-drawn carriage.
Well, listen, the wedding is a different circumstance. No, that's not true. But I'm glad you brought that up because the wedding's pretty late night. We're having it's a pretty late party, and in the late after hours we are doing cockfights. So
see now that I'm going to report you.
But no, it's for the wedding. It's different.
It's funny. Like some weddings, they'll have a little area where you can go maybe smoke cigars.
Yeah.
There's going to be an area where there's going to be a cockfight.
No,
you're going to have little Jerry Seinfeld there?
Yeah, we are. And Don, you know what they call that area? You know what they call that area the cockpit.
Yeah.
And we're going to have everyone over. It's going to be a time.
Let's go to Charles. He's in the Poconos. What's up, Charlie?
Hey, how are you guys today?
Good. How are you?
I'm very well. I'm a big fan of your show, obviously, and I have a lot of connections to you and your show. And I went to the same high school as Jack Curry, and I also worked with your boss's father for many years at HBO.
Oh, Mr. Hurley.
Ryan.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Hurley, yes.
Yeah.
I worked with Jerry Hurley at HBO for many years. Great guy, by the way. But anyway, my thing is with Don, and I can relate to him not liking the Kentucky Derby because I really like the Kentucky Derby. but I feel the same way about hockey. I just can't. I don't get hockey. I can't watch hockey. Many years ago, when I started working in television, I was able to, because I did a lot of work at the Garden. I held the parabolic mic in the penalty box for the Rangers Championship Series. I guess it was probably maybe, I don't know, 78, 79, somewhere around there. And I still don't like hockey. I just don't. I don't get hockey the way Don doesn't get horse racing.
Right. That's right. That's what makes the world go round.
Horses for courses, I guess
That's
we
right.
could say, right?
I will say this, though. There is one really prominent difference between the two. Hockey is human beings deciding to play the sport. I'm just throwing it out there.
I can interview the winners and losers.
Well, if you have to speak horse.
And it's also a sport. You could talk about gambling in football and boxing. There is no horse racing without betting on it.
Yeah,
we agree on that?
We do.
Yeah. I don't think it would be as big as it is. It's
No,
not
but
as
I
big
think
as it used to
somebody
be.
that would sit there at a track and watch horses not bet on it should be institutionalized.
Horses are beautiful, though, when they run.
Well, beautiful. I mean, like
They are absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous.
So you're telling me there are people that go to the Meadowlands or Belmont or Monmouth and just sit there and watch because they enjoy watching racing and not betting on it? You couldn't rub two of those people together.
Well, but I'm just saying that watching horses run, it's a beautiful thing when
Right,
it's
so
done.
I'm sure you can go to a farm
watching
somewhere.
Secretariat run was breathtaking.
Right, I'll go to Sussex County. I'm sure there's a horse farm on my way to my sister-in-law. I'll park the car on the shoulder and I'll watch the horses run.
Stay right here on the Ray.
Oh boy,
that could be a drop.
Ray Row.
No,
There you go. You think it will be?
Oh, well, we'll hear in a second.
I guess so.
Thanks for listening to the Michael K. Show podcast. Hear more of Michael, Don, and Peter live weekday afternoons starting at 3 on 98.7 ESPN in New York, the ESPN app, the TuneIn app, or on your smart speaker.
Hey, Alexa, play 98.7 ESPN.
All right, guys. Just got done finishing the long delivery. And yeah, look, perfect timing. The video ended that I was listening to. So I hope y'all enjoyed it. And yeah, I like this paint job. I never used it before. It's very, very nice. It's like a race car paint job on a truck. I was late. I was an hour late, so I lost a lot of money. But I did get most of the money. I still got a lot of money for my income, but I did lose a chunk of money because I was an hour late. It's all because of those detours I had to do. Like, I hate that, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, that will be it for this stream. Yeah, for some reason, thank you JWB for telling me that the game wasn't showing on the stream once I played those videos. That was weird because that's never happened before. And then I exit the game, and then I went back into the game, and then it was still not showing it on the stream. So what I did was I went out of full screen mode. That's why it was showing the task bar at the bottom, so I can show the game. Now I can go back to full screen mode because I'm finished. There we go. But however, it might not show the game now if I did that. Let me look at the stream. Yeah, it's not showing it, but that's okay because I'm about to exit the game. And yeah. So now it says 303.9 playing time. Whoo. Oh, hey, I see you, Bartonistic YT achieved a rig master. You bought your own truck. Awesome. Yeah. So the next time I live stream this game, we can play online. But I need to release those 2 unreleased episodes of this game with my friends. It was recorded back in July of last year. And also this week I'm going to release some Mario Galaxy 2 videos. That was also recorded about a year ago with my friend Brad. So, yep. Wow, I got 4 of my friends. Half of my friends are online. Oh, one of them just got offline. Wow. So, you sent me a pic of it to my Instagram soon. Oh, you know my Instagram? Because I never really tell anyone or on YouTube what my Instagram is, unless if they ask. Oh. Hold on a second. Can't you send... Yeah, you can actually send it on here instead. You can send me the picture on here. The Steam messages, I think you can do that. Yeah, I can upload an... You can upload an image. I have Discord as well. I have CC on there. So... Lately, I don't really use Instagram that much. Anyway, I gotta charge my phone because it's been on for hours of me looking at the chat, so... Oh, you'll get to it? Alright. Sounds good. Anyway, it's almost 1 a.m. I'm getting tired. I have to go take a shower. So, I guess I'll end the stream now. So you can send me the picture on here. But yeah, it was a great birthday stream weekend, you guys. Yeah. I don't know when the next one will be. Maybe I can do one next weekend. Maybe we'll see if I'm in the mood for it. But if until then, more videos coming soon. So yeah, I've been uploading a lot lately, and I still have a lot of more videos to release. So I think that's it. I think that's all my announcements. So, but alright guys, thank you for watching. Have a good night, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Alright. Peace out and good night.